So anyway, yeah, I see. We care. There's no polar bear. There's no solar flare. Where do I go first? Cause you bullshit. What's the button for the HUD? The fuck? Why would I need that? What the fuck? This is where the Industrial Revolution started, buddy. If you know, you know. You know? Then we got the railroad. This matters. This is important. This is important to the lore. These villagers have been working. I mean, living here because they want to for 4 to 6 years. Because they want to live. They want to be here. They want to be here. These are all mine. I feel like... Who hasn't gotten canceled? There bread in here? I can show you guys how it works. They obviously want to be here. Oh. Oh, let me show you some. I'm comp. I'm comp. Okay. Where the bread at, bro? I guess this would work. Oh my god, in the shower now. Like, oh well. What's on the rock? This is the most comp setup possible on folk. Is my lever gone? This is why I don't play this shit, bro. I don't got time to be looking for a cobblestone. Actually, that was pretty quick. Might start playing this. They broke it? Oh. Never mind, never mind. What the fuck? Who made this? They about to get me tight, you are. They about to get me dumb tight, you are. What the fuck am I looking at right now? Okay, I just need to... This genius engineering... What the fuck am I looking at? Oh fuck. Where'd the portal go? No, they're gonna be free. I don't even think this method of sorting works anymore. Put a band over we back. Then a number on my job. You can come get rid with us. You gonna eat her, you gonna stop. People certified. Here to see I pay them not to rob. About 2020 calling in, I'm riding in this spot. Sorry, man, you gotta go. Wait. I must have really needed that obsidian. This is why I always build full portals, bro. You gotta go. Back here, bro. Sorry, man, I don't make the rules. Is she like, oh, did I not add obsidian at this point? Where would I find that? Okay, I restart. Chest. Railroad. Is this shit on peaceful? Don't I have a slime farm? This is the fastest way. I hear him, but I don't see him. My hole. Affiliate. Shops. Barterers. Yeah. Type shit. And a 5-star hotel too. I need my religion. He needs to get back to work. What's going on, man? Can you still... Never waste your diamonds on a home. Unless you got it like that. This version, this backup of the world is like mid. I didn't even expand my farm. Let's go, wife. I like it. I like it. What was this? Now this is art right here. If your kid's Minecraft world doesn't look like this, tell them to fill out like a W-2 or something. art right here. This version of Minecraft is so trash, bro. Did I expand it? Ah, wipe your head behind. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I don't understand fine. I don't know. I should have went in through the house. This isn't. I should clarify. It's Reggie Breb. I think it's Dante's. Oh, your daughter. This house looking stuck. I did it off the dome. Dude, I should ask. I've done better. I don't remember what this shit is, bro. What is that? Yeah. I can't miss a dollar. Pop a Tesla. Watch money count. I've been getting good. You know what they say, my money, my balance. That's it. I got right. Give me, cause that's the daddy. They don't talk too much about how I've been popping. They want me to talk about my life, that's all I do. And now it's what it costs to walk my shoes. And money at my friend. Did he show me how to can in my lane? My time to get back. As soon as we land this jet, around the world. Oh, achievements are on that world, by the way. Yes. Tesla, buy some money. Oh, when you're young and rich, you made a. Oh, nah. Okay, this is the updated version. What am I doing? Is it? What world is this? I'm lost. Maybe the nether will make it more obvious. Okay, wait. Yeah, I know where I am. I was close. This is so comp. You niggas suck at this game, bro. Like that ass, bro. They are here because they want. They're happy here, bro. They wouldn't want it any other way. What do I look for first? Squid farm, nah. Iron farm, no. That's just not making the cut. Slime farm first, yeah. Anything goes to a double 100. When I look inside, dude, I can Diamond City. This is peak right here, buddy. I was gonna build a strip club next to my vacation home. What am I doing? Eat the sugar cane farm. How did you feel like that? Are any villagers even alive? That's how you know I'm like that. Then I closed the mountain. I think this is fully man-made. Never. I think. I'm so calm, bro. Like, just glaze me. I wish I could zoom in. Need to get me one of those thingies. So calm. I don't know what it's like. I could throw that in the air. I got my room checking the ass, throw it in the air. I don't know. Right there. It's just clogged. Yeah, the car in the back road, the jack of a bus. I go gang of the into the hush. Come on. Where is this nigga come from? I probably put him here. Yo. Pump my shit up. I put the thousand in, never post my album, man. Never shit is coming for me for free. I'm being 1,000. I mean, I'm doing damn well in hours. And the sponsor hit around though. Man, she better be in sound though. I seen Lil Bur knock one nigga outside his socks. He brag about it. Oh, I didn't finish the map. Oh, it's time to go outside and go to war about it. What block did I think of? Magma cream. I mean, it has a slot. I know emeralds and diamonds and gold and iron and redstone block and redstone are over here. Oh. Days and thousands, I'm gonna get my head clouded on whatever memories we made. I ain't living right now, we from different lives, and it's a place. Hey, Billy Cook, I rock, hey, we still got my time. If it's about, yeah. I'm doing it back in the night. What the f? That's why I don't go outside, bro. And if we days of putting on long like in my honey, get my rope right, and it ain't living right, and it. If I fall in there, I'm cooked. I would just close out. I living right. 4G out of spinning. It look like my diamonds. Bitch, my God got a twin. Yeah, that's 2 times it. I want 2 birds again. I know it'll be alright. Is it real right? Is it real right? Is it pure white? Should I spawn like 5 withers and try to fight them? Is that new made back? I'm a speed in it. Free in it. How do I show achievement? All these niggas, damn it. All these niggas pussy. Codeine in my sippy. I chuck it on sip a lot. But bitch on my dick a lot. That's not. Oh, I forgot. How far would I have to go? I be living life all wrong. Can't live it right. 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 It look like my diamonds. Bitch, my Glock has a twin. Nigga, that's 2 times it. This shit real, right? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? I saw. Thank you. This is so slow. First quarter, $50 slab. Nigga looking at the pills, asking you for half. Cut from a different cloth. Take pride in results. I'm want the dip, I'm providing the sauce. Yeah, it's hot of the boss. But you kinda the boss. You keep playing with me, I end up signing your boss. I put EP on it. Put a free on it. I use easy on it. Okay, I never take you for the pocket tight. Drop it, put in the location. What else could I show? Oh, I need to go nether. I wanna fuck the people she will find. I could get some head and try to drive. That's. Never mind. Fill a butter pipe up. Oh, I hope you got a clean. I feel like I showed everything. Oh, hold up. In case I get lost. Wait, how would I know which direction I'm looking? Oh, I don't even know which direction I'm supposed to be going. What? Always gonna love me. In this studio every day, I can't never stop. How long have I been on Minecraft? 40 minutes. I don't realize this in my eyes. Yeah. I was trying to get it anyway. You said that you wanted signs, that you wanted. You're trying to put you would say. Right. You know, I gotta stick on my ways. Stupid Johnny Dang.
I take it to the rooftop, can I light a blow out? I light up in my passion for you, I swear I show out, baby. Room full of slime, take the floor out, baby. You won't like the drive, but you ride me crazy. Whipping that moonshine.
I mean, she on my goddamn morning. And hold up. Oh, okay. That'll do. Put him on the news. I'm maybe I lose the sun. You know that baby ain't on me cause I got all the money. Got a pop out with my big. The blind with my left. Oh, praise right. It's baby just the tight. I'm gonna leg. We keep killing these hoes. I'm fucking a mommy. And then I'm gonna zombie. What they got down here and here and I go take. I didn't hug it. I leave it OJ. 2000 is I get. And like Kobe.
Human being, bro. Like I know you think like this is gonna be who you are. No, it's not. That's why when someone be like, oh, like, you know, BRS, he went to my high school. Like I've known him since high school. No, you have not known me since high school. I'm not gonna lie. If you are who you were in high school, I'm kind of concerned. I'll tell you this right now. Like if someone says they've known me since high school, they're lying. Okay, because there is one person who I keep in contact with from my high school, and they would never say some shit like that. But I don't know. I think there's an element. I guess there are some people who really don't change from high school. I guess I think I would give people too much credit. You know what I mean, because it's like I think because again, I'm a grown ass man, bro. I'm an old ass nigga. I'm 24 years old. Ugh, nasty. Like, I'm an old ass nigga, and I got people saying that they've known me since high school. We're talking about high school, school even. Like, do you have any idea how many things have happened to me since high school? It's crazy. That's why I tell y'all, you got to get out of your hometowns, bro. They're doing nothing but sucking you in. And I don't mean that as a euphemism. Like, your hometown is literally keeping you down. Because the thing is, there are some, like, people who say shit like that, bro. I guarantee you, none of those people left, like, my high school area. Those people, I'm from Michigan, by the way. Those people, they either went to Western Michigan, Michigan State, Grand Valley State, let me think. There's another one. Ferris State. Not Ferris State's a bit farther. Or they went to GRCC, Grand Rapids Community College, right? And something they don't something, bro, if you're in high school right now, something they don't tell you about life is everything in life. And this sounds like it's counterintuitive to what I'm saying, but hear me out. Everything in life is high school part 2. Like every institution you could possibly be a part of is literally just like high school, bro. Literally, I saw a post the other day where there was like a congresswoman, like she had an interview where she was like, "Oh yeah, like it's low key like high school, like blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like it is everything." So what am I saying with that? I'm saying everything, including college, is high school part 2. Like when I was in college, I was like, "Bro, fuck this. This is literally just high school." But it's like you're a little older, you have more responsibility, you know, things like. But my point is, if you go to a school that's like super close to your high school, right? It will, and especially if people from your high school go there, it will just become high school again with more people. Like people will talk about knowing me from high school because that's all they have to talk about. High school. And like there are niggas where again, like I used to visit like Michigan a lot more. But it's like I run into niggas or even like I just hang out with niggas recreationally. It's all everything's high school. And again, like there is like there's a line between reminiscing on like, oh, remember those days and oh shit, nigga, you got nothing else happening for you. Like you are exactly the nigga I knew when I was 17 years old. That's not good. You don't want to be that person. Like genuinely, me personally, bro, I mean, I have just been through a lot, but like I feel unrecognizable from who I was in high school. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Not that I necessarily didn't like myself in high school, even though I was a dumbass, which is just fun. Like I've always kind of fulfilled like, you know, like the smart guy who's low key a dumbass. I've always fulfilled that archetype, right? But you know what I mean? Like I had no like actual issue with like who I was like as a person. You know what I mean? Even, even when I look at like my evil self, I'm like, bro, come on. Like I wasn't doing anything that bad. But I'm glad I'm not that person because it shows how much I've changed. Like, you know, when you hear those stories about people being at a certain age and they're like, oh my gosh, my life just passed me by. Oh my gosh, my life just flew by. The only time I felt like that was when I was like 17. Again, when I was in high school. I have done, like, even when I wasn't really accomplishing anything, I've just done so much things. Like, again, I went from Michigan to Pennsylvania, right? And then obviously a bunch of shit was happening there. It's like, even if there are things about my life that, like, in the moment where I'm like, oh, I wish I could change this. I wish this wasn't happening. Or again, like just a bunch of suffering. There wasn't really a moment. Now, mind you, I've had moments of like boredom, stuff like that. But there wasn't really a moment of me feeling like I hadn't lived life. like that I hadn't really done anything. You know what I mean? And I'll say this as someone who's never left the country, which, you know, people say like you've never lived until you've left the country, which again, I'm sure is something I'll want to do someday. But I've never had this. Now, mind you, again, there are times where it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I could accomplish so much more. But I've never had the sensation of like I didn't do anything. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been just a spectator all my life. Da, da, da. I've never been that guy. Part of that is because I am so ambitious. Thought I paused, but you know, like part of that is like I'm always wanting to do, like whether that be like, oh, when I was playing football, like I'm obviously really into football, I want to do all that football stuff. When I had to stop playing football, I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, let me get more into my music bag, even though I was kind of doing them at the same time for a long. And then like, you know, I started creating content. Not again, creating content was not even what I wanted to do at first. Like someone in the comment section asked me the other day, like when I decided I want to make videos, I had always just been making videos, right? But then eventually I started developing a following. So it's like regardless of what happened with me, oh my god, this kind of feels like when those throwback videos, like back when I was going daily the first time, where like I would just kind of go on like these little like, you know, advice tangents. And look, I know I'm 24. You don't always want to take advice from like a 24-year-old. But the point I'm making is I've never in my life felt like I've just been a bystander watching my own life. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've never felt like I've just been putting myself in a box that like other people want me to be, because I was always pursuing things that I was really passionate about. Now, mind you, when you're pursuing things that you're passionate about, it is a tough road. It is a hard road, okay? Like there are a lot of sad things that happen. Like, bro, you know me, y'all know me, bro. I be suffering, bro. I mean, you know what? Let me not speak that into existence. I've suffered a lot. Like a lot of bad things have happened, but I lived. And I don't just mean that in the sense where it's like I survived. I mean, but like I've lived my life, even though I've made thousands of mistakes, bro. I wish I never went to Penn State. Like I don't even know, because who knows? Like if I would have found content if I didn't do that. But again, something like going to Penn State, where for a long time, like that was just purely a mistake. Man, I should have done. But it's like I easily could have been like, okay, I'm gonna go to Michigan, which might have been a better. Like you look at like how the teams ended up working out, might have been a better decision. But like I could have just went to Michigan, you know, and stayed in Michigan, right? I could have stayed somewhere closer to home, you know what I mean? Because that's safe, because I know Michigan, I know like the area, even though again I just actively did want to leave, I hated it there, but you know what I mean? Like still, like there's a sense of familiarity. But I made the decision to go to Penn State straight, and again, yes, they sold me on it well.
Your homework on BRS. He wants to be called that. Your homework on that. Penn State. That's a of actually. Yo, I don't think Penn State could overcome that. They already overcame it. Let me look up the coach.
But like I made that decision on my own. You know what I mean? Like no one else was going to make that decision for me. No one else was really going to impact that decision other than me. And I love the sport of football. You know, I tried my hardest to, you know, get good at it. Ended up being ass. Things didn't work out. Had to medically retire. Even though that was trash and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, that was something I wanted to do, right? Like I wanted to pursue football the way I was pursuing. And in a literal sense, even though I technically didn't play, I did accomplish my dream of being a college football player, which for some reason, like college was always more interesting to me than the NFL. Like the NFL was a dream, but like it was nowhere near how badly I wanted to be a college football. But anyways, after football ended for me, I could have like just locked in. Now, mind you, this is not me telling you to not lock in on school, but I could have just locked in on school. You know what I mean? And been like, okay, what's my major? Telecommunications. I'm going to be the best telecommunicator in the world. Okay. Like I'm, you know, in this situation where I'm on scholarship, I'm going to get this free education. Like football didn't work out. You know, I could just use this as an opportunity to slide into the 9 to 5, even though like this career path isn't something that I want for myself because it's safe. You know, like I could have done that. It was extremely safe, and I wasn't gonna throw it away. God, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying that. Like I exist right now. But anyways, I wasn't gonna throw it all away. Like I was still planning on getting my degree at the time. But I was like, okay, like what about other things I want to do? Like, let me make more music. Like that's something I really enjoy doing. Let me fuck on these hoes. That's something I also love doing. And in fucking on these hoes, one of them got me to do something that would forever change my life. Okay, got me to download TikTok. And I was like, okay, like I always record little videos to post on Snapchat or to myself. Why not post some of them on TikTok?
He didn't download it on his own accord. He'll just simply watch.
Whatever. And then I was thinking, I was like, once I get big enough, like I'll be able to promote my music. Some of you guys know the story. Then I started doing it. I started blowing up. And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it is crack.
I kind of like this like a lot. Like it's because again, it was a thing I had always been doing, making videos throughout this entire time. Something I would have done for free, you know. And then the second, like I got a taste, like I was very committed far before I think a lot of people would have been committed when they like come into like an accidental follow. Like not gonna, like literally as soon as my first video blew up, which was like a month into me having TikTok, I was like, okay, yeah, like I'm definitely doing this. But again, even before that, I was still posting like 3 times a day because I want to know. I was like, hey, like what's the best times to post? Because I did want to build a platform like to an extent, but as soon as I saw it actually grow, I was like, oh, I can actually take this. You know what I mean? And that leads me to where I am now, and I really enjoy what I do. Like sometimes I'll literally just be thinking, I'm like, bro, I love that this is my job. Like this is crazy. You know, and it's fun. Like I talked to one of my main hosts about this the other day. And like she asked me, because never really think about it in a traditional sense anymore now, because this is traditional to me. But she asked me, she was like, did you ever think that you would work a 9 to 5? And I was like, no, never. Like that shit. Like obviously, like I was in school, it never crossed my mind genuinely. Like, yes, the overarching concept of like, okay, shit, like football's gone, I'm gonna have to get a job. Where it's like, you know what I mean? Like that concept was there. Like I was like, okay, like I'm gonna have to do something, like you know, to support myself. But I was never in my mind being like, I'm gonna get a job because I know, you know. Yeah, bro, like some of my friends, like from like back in the day, like they told me, like they were like, bro, good thing content is working out for you because I could not imagine you with an actual job. Which sounds like an insult, but I'll take it. But it never crossed my mind. And that's why like when I got to like the end and I was like thinking about dropping out, I was like, it was never about like, oh, do I want the stability of having a degree? No, fuck that. Because I knew for a fact, like, I was already at a point near the end of my college tenure, which actually, dude, it was literally just last year. Like, just last year, I was in college. It's so weird to think because mentally, I had been so past it mentally for so long. But I was already at a point, like, before, like, I was getting to the point where I'd graduate, where I was like, I would rather die than work a job. You know, because again, I'm not gonna lie, part of it is me being me and just not wanting to work a job. Another part of it is being a content creator who works a job. It's one of those things. And look, some of you may be experiencing this sensation right now. I'm not the most likable guy in the world. I don't make people very happy when I speak sometimes. And I'm not even talking about like an employer like doing a background check, but I just mean like imagine like you see me in like your Whole Foods like packing some groceries. But like you hate me. You hate my guts, bro. That niggas would not let me get over that. Which again, that's an ego thing for sure. But sometimes you need that ego. And speaking of ego things, it was like another thing where I was like, okay, this degree would literally just be an ego boost. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, okay, yeah, I have my degree. But I was in like a very stressful time in my life, right? Where it felt like I was picking between content.
I be getting had different ways, different types of paper. I mean, different types of pay. spilling. I be spilling. I be spilling. I be spilling. 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 I'm in there wake to take money. I come there when they waking up to something that take your money. I'm in here making money. Honey, I don't make enough. My bank and money. I can come out. I'm racing, dog. I'm my other shot. I'm trying to figure out which one trusts me. I'm all the time. I weed tobacco. That's it. Bless you. Honey, you don't make enough. I can't. Enough. I can't. You coming to business. Keep on racing, dog. I was like, can't get anything. Oh,
Hit the rolling stone with the rolling on. Jag portfolio. So you long
alive, 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 alive. You know what I mean? So, just Man, you finished German. And I'm whipping the brand suburban. I gotta lock in. I'm gonna keep the music on for me. I was in the back of the I'm in front of you now, my man.
and getting my degree. And it was like, why? Again, there's stability there with the degree, but I was like, I could never. You know what I mean? Like I'm like I could never pick that over the content, even though the content would have been there. Like, cause I was in my last semester, the content would have been there once like, cause obviously I didn't have to stop posting entirely. Like the content would have been there when I finished graduate. But like I was just like, again, I was looking at the money and I was like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't gonna happen. Like it's so hard for me to explain what the mindset was, but it's just like no, like genuinely, why would I stop? You know, and not gonna lie, just for me, like this wouldn't apply to everybody, but for me personally, I think dropping out was one of the best things that happened to me because that's when like because again, I'm very committed to everything I do. Like bro, I got into comics and I have like over 50 omnibuses. Like I swear to God, like if I could just like easily turn the camera and show you, but I am very committed to things. Okay, so even though like content I was making money from it, like I'm like, okay, this is something I make money from. Like I didn't see it as like a job, like a career path yet, even though I was taking it seriously in that sense. But when I actually dropped out and like I was able to look at it and I was like, okay, there's nothing else now. Like this is what I'm doing. It gave me like a new sense of concentration, a new sense like of appreciation. I know those are two very different things, but like that is just what happened. I mean, like part of me feels like if I got my degree, it would have taken me longer to get as in it as I am now, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I would have taken myself a lot less seriously. You know what I mean? Because there is like once you start doing something like this, like there's a gap between taking yourself as like, okay, I'm just someone who's kind of, doing this. Like I have my life going on, but like I'm just like doing this like on the side or whatever. And like this is my career, this is what I do. I'm a content creator. Like I feel like it would have been harder for me to really make the full shift from one mindset to another. And honestly, a big part of it for me was just because I don't know if you can tell, but I take my intelligence extremely seriously, like to this day. And the thing is, for a very long time, I could have dropped out, not gonna lie. Like it wasn't just like a last semester all of a sudden thing. Like I easily could have dropped out way earlier than it was a situation where this is kind of like big picture what I'm talking about here. I didn't actually want it. I wanted the validation that came with it. It was never, I want this degree. Because again, I knew I would never use it. Like it just simply wouldn't come up. But it was like my mindset was, I don't want to be someone without a degree. Right. And then like I had to ask myself, I was like, what does that even mean? And it was like, I was like, okay, I'd probably feel like dumb without like if I didn't get a degree. Right. But then like the other me, like the conscious, when you talk to yourself, I was like genuinely, because I was like, for one, you're phoning in all the work already. You're a telecom major, bro. You're not actually learning anything. And then that's when I realized I was like, oh shit, like it's for everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? Like again, the validation of the degree. It's like, man, like it's like I'd want to be able to tell people that I had a degree. And that was something I truly had to let go. And I feel like that is something where it actually would have hurt me in the long, like not obviously literally, like it's always good to have a degree, but like emotionally because of everything I went through with like the school, which I am not going to rehash right now. But just thinking that like my name is in the books. You know what I mean? Like if I physically had like the degree, like I'd have to see Pennsylvania State University. Like I don't want them to be able to take credit for who I am. You know what I mean? Even though again I was sculpted a lot by those years, it's like I'm like they don't deserve my name attached to them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that in like of course like a symbolic sense. Like I know, and plus I know I talk about it. Like yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. But I feel like that's, and again, a long way to get to this conclusion. I feel like that's a situation where Obviously I'm in a different position because me like just doing content, and again, like it's something that I want to do. And again, even like when it comes to like moving to LA, I easily could have moved to New York, where I know a few people there. I was dating someone at the time who lived
I
in
would,
New York, but I
I
wanted
would,
to choose to live in LA. I want to choose where I live.
yeah, I
But
would
again,
live
like
in
the situation's a bit
LA.
different because obviously I was already like my career path was already something that I was choosing, and that was something that like I was enjoying active. But the degree for me at least would have been something where it was like, okay, who is this actually for? Okay, is it for you? Or is it for your mom so that she can be happy that she has a kid who graduated? Is it for um people who are gonna like try to like throw shade at you? Is it for members of the school itself who try to get you kicked out the school? You know what I mean? Like I could have gave you probably 10 reasons why I wanted a degree, and none of them were actually me wanting the degree. Because again, the way I was feeling, it's like I don't want my name attached to the school. Like I was like, if I get my degree, I don't want to walk in graduation. Like I was like, the last thing I want is to be associated with this school. The lastest thing I want is to be associated with the school for the rest of time. Like I'd be a part of the alumni base. I'd Penn State grad BRS. That's not what I want. And I know different people in the same situation would feel very differently, but me, I think it would ate at me a lot. Like there are so many times where like I would have like homework or whatever. I'm like, why is it so hard for me to get this work done? The content's not hard. Again, telecom major, bro. Like every class wasn't easy. But then it dawned upon me that like, oh shit, like I actually, this isn't what I want for myself. You know what I mean? Like this isn't what I want to do. One of the only times in my life where I actively didn't want an achievement. Like, bro, I'm a greedy ass nigga. I be wanting things. It was something where like genuine, like everyone would say I should, like even now, like you guys probably like, bro, you're tweaking. But it was like, I should want it, but like I genuinely really don't. And that was something I truly had to figure out with myself. And it's like to everyone else, it probably sounds stupid. It sounds petty. And you're probably right. But to me, it was really important. You know what I mean? Unlike the thing itself, you know what I mean? Unlike the actual degree. But my point is, I easily could have went and got that degree for security, for everybody else, like what society would have told me to do in that situation. And I feel like that's the kind of thing that leads people to feeling like their life passed them by. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this much. Again, I don't feel like my life passed me by. I've made like that's what I was going through. I was telling you all the decisions that I've made personally for me. And regardless of whether one was a mistake, whether I wished I didn't do it at the time, whether I wished I didn't do it now, I wake up every day and I'm like, shit, I'm alive. You know what I mean? I might be pissed about it sometimes, but I'm alive. You know what I mean? Like I take a lot of pride where like again, future is the future, but
That's real.
I don't anticipate a situation where I wake up and I'm like, damn, what happened? Oh man, I'm 35 years old, and what did I do? Oh man, I remember when I was younger, I used to want to do all these things, and I just feel like I haven't done anything actually. And that's why I think we should all fear, okay? And I know that's a long roundabout thing, but like think about it, bro. When I tell you guys about high school, I can, again, like there are so many times where I'm like, okay, I think this happened. Like I think this is how it happened. I think this is how it occurred. You do not want to be in the vortex of these people living in high school, living in like the comfortability of their hometown, their home state. And also, you don't want someone from your high school to be popping off and all you can say is, oh, I went to
I
high
knew
school.
them.
You know what I mean? Like you want something of yourself. If anything, you want to be the person that people say. Actually, it should be annoying me when people say they went to high school. Like unless they're saying something complimentary, I just be like, oh my god. Now, mind you, if I see them, I'm like, oh, I went to high school with you. Like that's a thing. But I mean overall, okay. And I know like this kind of had like nothing to do with the main portion of the video. But I'm telling you, bro, my biggest fear has always been, and it is still, getting to a situation where I'm like, oh shit, my life has passed me by. What was I even doing? And I feel like the way I've lived it this far, and that's why, oh my god. That's why when people talk to me about like the whole digital footprint thing, like, oh, what about your digital footprint?
Not
Nigga, fuck that
real.
shit. You know what I thought? You know, before the
EPC,
train video,
bro.
I was like, okay, what kind of because obviously I knew it was like a raunchy story. I was like, okay, what kind of creator not even what kind of what kind of person am I? I was like, am I going to restrain myself, even though I had like told stories about like clapping cheeks before or whatever, but I was like, am I going to restrain myself because of like what people might say, like, you know, this might follow me for a while, or am I going to post this because I know I can entertain people, and that's what I want to do? Literally before I told the story of the girl pooping on me, I really did, like I made like a little TikTok about it. And I was like, that I was hoping like nobody was gonna see. But I remember I was like, okay, do I want this to be tied to me forever in YouTube? Because obviously YouTube is a lot more long term than like a TikTok video. But I was thinking, I was like, okay, man, I was like, people are gonna think, you know why I put the without my consent, she pooped on me without my consent in the title? Because I didn't want people to think I was into it. You know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, people are gonna see the thumbnail, they're not gonna watch the video. Some people are gonna watch the video, they're gonna be disgusted. What like people are gonna think whatever they are going to think about you. And then I had to ask myself, it's like, okay, Bryce, do you really care about that though? And the answer was, I guess not. And then it's like, okay, Bryce, what do you want to do? And it's like, okay, easy. I want to entertain people. I want to entertain as much people as possible. And this can sound dramatic, but it's like, I want to make an impact on people's lives, and that may be something small and silly like a YouTube video, but it's like, I'm like, okay, people see this thumbnail, people see the video, they laugh, they giggle, or even they're just like, ugh, what? Like, that's me impacting people, right? And I'm like, that's what I want to do. But then I was like, okay, what about me? Like, as a person, like, what are people going to think? And then I'd ask myself, I'm like, okay, Bryce, are you a performer? Are you an entertainer? Are you a spectacle? This thing that, like, again, like when you're thinking to yourself, it's like, okay, Bryce, like I'd be talking to myself, I'm like, Bryce, I want to be a performer. I want to be a spectacle. I want to be an entertainer. Like, that's the kind of individual I want to be. I want to, star power, all that jazz. That's who I want to be. It's like, are you that? Or are you the person who's afraid to be perceived in a certain way? And I knew what the answer was. And that's when I record the video and I post. And that video is still racking up views to this day. Okay. And it's like, people can come to me as the guy who got pooped on all they want. But it's like, I got what I wanted from that video. And I will continue to get what I want from that video. Okay. But even in an instance where I didn't, right? Say an instance where I didn't get what I want. I'm like, oh man, like that didn't work out. And now, like, I'm just the guy who got pooped on for some people, but somehow, like, it didn't gain me any like subscribers or something like that. I find that reality to be much better than the reality where I don't post a train video. Because again, if I don't post a train video, who knows if I'm at over 500K on TikTok, right? If I don't post a train video, think about all the other videos I might not post that led me to prominence, right? Like, if I didn't post that video, I could be at, oh my God, like before I posted that video, I think I was in like the 40s, 50s, maybe not even. But it's like, imagine I'm still fighting to get to like 100 or 200K on TikTok because I didn't post that video. And YouTube, I don't know, I kind of just do well with YouTube. And I don't know, like it was definitely like 10 to 20, maybe more thousand subscribers less than I'm at now. But it's like, say I didn't and obviously, like, again, that video, it like compiles, like people are still watching it to this, like I'm still gaining like new people for, like, in like my last video, like someone commented, they're like, bro, like I just saw a video about you getting pooped on, ha ha ha, and here we are. And it's like, yeah, like, and I'm so happy. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, imagine I'm on my deathbed, I'm like, damn, like, why was I worried about niggas knowing that I got pooped on? Damn, why was I worried about niggas knowing that like I was the Michael Jackson of the group? You know what I mean? And that's like, I never want to be that person. Like regretting shit, regretting inaction. And that's why I kind of scare myself when it comes to like my social anxiety. But like regretting inaction is one of my worst fears. Because again, even like when I think about my college experience, I'm like, bro, I could have done so much more, right? And it's like, I would hate to feel that way about my life in the big picture. But I feel like a lot of people who, again, stay around their hometowns really set themselves up for feeling that way. And not everybody. Again, some people just love their hometown. They're never going to regret it a day in their life. But I'm saying some people, and like I've had so many talks with my friends about this, where like they're in my home, or my friend, he's in my hometown, right? But like he went to college in New York, moved back, and I tell him about people there, and I'm like, bro, they're just like not real. I was like, they're just not putting their best foot forward. They're not trying. And he's like, no, like they're happy just like this. And I'm like, but no. I'm like, no. Like these are the people who again are gonna wake up one day and they're gonna be like, shit, what happened? And it's like that. I want to wake up and be like, shit, what happened? To some icy shit. Like, oh man, like I'm so glad life is like, bro, look, I'm gonna wrap the video up, but my worst fear, bro, I remember I was talking to my dad like a couple years ago or something like that, and he was talking to me about like just like like things like he used to be doing, and basically he ended up going back to school, right? And he got like a really good, like, his GPA was doing really well. He got a degree. And like my dad, like school was always really hard for my dad, right? So like him like getting this good GPA, it was like really, it was tough for him to do so, right? And he said like, he walked at like his graduation, he's like, all these white people, like they were getting cheered for, and like when it was him, silence, because nobody was there. And he was like, I did all that, and where did it get me? Right back here and then the place he lived. He lives in a smaller town, so I might have named it before, but I don't feel like naming it. But it was like just right back here, and he was laughing, but like he wasn't laughing. You know what I mean? And I like, again, I always had that fear, but seeing that, like just witnessing it with my eyes, broke my heart. Because again, I'm like, bro, and my situation with my dad's complicated, but like that's my dad though. You know what I mean? And he's like, stuck working a job that he hates in a situation that he doesn't want to be in, just so he can, I mean, like he's working for the weekend, as people say. And again, it's like I have a lot of love for my dad. I respect my dad, even though a lot of people wouldn't if they were in my shoes. But I got to do everything in my power to not end up like that. You know what I'm saying? I will learn from that nigga's mistakes. I mean, I already have in a sense. But again, it's as important as inspiration is, like you having like idols, like, oh my gosh, like look at what they achieved. It's also important to have fear spo. Like shit that you don't want to end up like. And again, I say that with all respect towards my father. And the thing is, he would even tell me to not end up like him, right? So it's not even like something where I'm like sneak this. So again, yes, I told y'all this little high school story today just because I thought it was funny because I thought of the idea for the I want to date the or why I date the mentally ill video or no, yeah, why I date the mentally ill video. And then I remembered the story and I want to tell it quickly before I forgot it. Or something. Didn't end up being quick, but you know how we get. But yeah, it's like I told this little high school story, but do not be afraid to distance yourself from high school, bro. Or just you have to distance yourself from high school. Because again, I'm just thinking about like these people where they're like they still be locked in with high school, like as a grown adult. Like you ever see that like Twitter post where this dude he'll be like, hey, like my ex in high school who like dumped me like 10 years ago. Don't be that nigga. Like he'll post like a selfie of him looking good. And he's like, oh yeah, this is to my ex that dumped me in high school. Don't be that. Like I'm telling you this story for entertainment, bro. Like if this shit like genuinely like to this day was like impacting my life, that'd be scary. But again, I can't stress it enough, bro. Like you have everything within you to be something. Be something, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't make like a birthday. My birthday was a few days ago, if you guys didn't know. But and thanks for the birthday wishes again, by the way. But I didn't really make a birthday post just because I was like, I don't really have nothing. But I guess this latter half of the video, it's my birthday post. Just a little reflection of my life, or reflection on my life, I should say. But again, live for yourself. Because, and you know what's crazy? When I originally, like, I was feeling extremely sad on my birthday because I was like, damn, I'm getting old, I'm gonna die soon. But then I forgot what it was, but something really made me think. I was like, oh shit. Like for one, just from 23 to 24, I progressed so much. Like again, I live in LA now. I'm super happy about it. But then like, I was just like thinking, I was like, man, like I have lived life. You know what I mean? Like I'm not just waking up one day being like, oh shit, like how am I 24? Like it makes sense. Like I definitely lived all these years, bro. And again, it's not perfect. Like I always feel a bit of mortality when I age. Even though like I'm like, okay, I progressed in this way, I could be doing so much more, but that's just natural. That's just ambitious. But overall, I feel pretty good. And I know I'm way better off than I could be, especially just if I handled certain situations different. And I really appreciate you guys for that because you guys have no idea, nigga. Y'all changed my life, bro. And everyone says that, but like, bro, you really did. And I want y'all to know, like, I literally have the utmost love.
We know, Birch. How do I say it in a non-condescending way? Okay, yeah, this one a hit. Where is he leaving me? I got need for speed. I see roll down the window, I smash. Used to. Hit the boy up, then they die. Hit fool. Go right ahead, yellow.
For you for that. You know what I mean? Like that's why sometimes when y'all say dumb shit, I say I love you, but and then I like disagree with you. I genuinely love you. You know, like if I see like you sub or I see you follow me, like I'll genuinely be like, hey, like I love you.
Give him a halo like DDG. Daryl. He double AP. More shots in the CDC. I just get her. And she need me. I got need speed. I smash. Thinking it's increased about shit. Used to get hit up in class. A couple of hot. Blast. On rap. Yeah. I just had to kick. White bitch, give me fellatio. She give me fellatio. and knew that they would stop. I used to see them all the way. I bet knew that you were that why she let me paint her face. And even a hold that low, hold a right away. But like a whore. This shit sound like so much fun. God. Wait, what? What? I need to
Grave
start
mistake.
multi-streaming
Okay,
again.
as we all know, my meat is big. Yes.
What?
However, it's come to my
What do you
attention
mean,
recently
yes?
that I've been underselling it my entire
Damn,
life.
bro.
And I'm actually so mad because I'm like, how many
Oh
hookups
my
did I
God.
fumble because I
Okay.
wasn't willing to?
All jokes aside, what did I do?
Mistake. Okay, as we all know, my meat is big.
Oh,
Yes.
I see the
However,
title.
it's come to my
Wait,
attention recently that
what
I've
does this
been
have to do with
underselling
what I
it my
searched?
entire life. And I'm actually so mad because I'm like, how many hookups did I fumble because I wasn't
searched
willing to
coach.
insinuate that my meat is big, right? Because like there are times like, you know, you're about to link up with someone, you don't want to oversell yourself by any means. So you're like, yeah, you know, my worst line by far of all time, and this definitely cost me on many occasions. I used to say, it's not scary, but it's there. Remember this one girl, like she responded, she was like, I sure hope it's there. And I was like, damn, like that's how I know I folded. But anyways, as you know, I've had that video where I'm probably gonna link it in the description where that girl ghosted me because it was too big. And I was like, I didn't really believe her. Because in my mind, I'm like, there's no way it's that big. But also, mind you, I hadn't really measured it, you know, especially as an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like for one, I was like, that's kind of corny, but also I never had access to anything to measure it with, you know what I mean?
Bro, if you don't get your stats and keep it pushing, bro.
Then since I moved into this place, I had to get a tape measure. Okay, then one thing led to another. But anyways, okay. The reason I actually found out though, it was in field work.
Tape measure is not valid. Unless you're like like type shit. Like
There are a couple things that happen. Actually, there's probably three major reasons, but one of them isn't as recent as the others. Okay, it's just kind of things coming together. Okay, one of the first reasons is I be breaking hearts. You know what I mean? And that's not me trying to say like I'm cool for it. My heart gets broken all the time when it happens. Okay, but people get very mad at me. Love interest,
we're
ex-love
listening.
interest, now that I like to call romantic enemies. You know, aka exes, whatever you want to call it, right? They get mad because I do whatever. You know, we get into like fights like near the end, stuff like that. You know, and they throw the kitchen sink. Okay, like they say horrendous things. They're like, oh, this is why nobody likes you. This is why you don't have any friends. Oh, your videos are so stupid and immature. Oh, I never really liked you. You're never gonna find anyone like me. Oh, like everything I was saying to you was a
Nah.
lie. Which that last one, I never really believe it.
They all know I'm mean. They would never. They would never. I'm mean. But back to them. I'm a little soft type shit.
Because it's always in response to me telling them that everything I said was a lie, which, yeah, if you don't know the lore, there was one time where I was on a three-way phone call and it was two women yelling at me. I'm trying to remember everything they said. Like one time they're like, oh, like, how could your mom raise you like this? Oh, I thought you had sisters. They're like, oh, you're a failure. Your content's not going to go anywhere. Anyways, you get my point, okay? They're basically saying all the classic, like, you know, spurned ex stuff.
We
You know,
get
like
your
all the
point.
insults, whether they believe it or not. You know, I'm sure some they did, some they didn't. Y'all know the breakup rhetoric. Like, you know the story beats, okay? However,
Can I sit on the
throughout all that, what they never told me, I've never been told this as an adult. In high school it happened, but as an adult, never been told my meat was small. And you feel like that's like would be like the first thing they'd go to. Now,
Same.
mind you, I've always known I wasn't shrimpy, right? But the thing is, you feel like they would still say that anyways. Because things, if they would have told me that at that time, I probably would have believed them. You know, like to an extent, I would have been like, man, like I'm not slanging the way I thought I was slanging. You know what I mean? It would be that thing, like I said, like, oh man, you know, I guess it's only there. Like I guess it's only
That's why you get
serviceable
the
meat,
stat.
right? Which you know is fine. Like serviceable, you know, you'd rather be serviceable than not serviceable. But like you know, you want to be slanging. Now I'm just thinking in context because obviously like there are times when like unprovoked, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, like your meat's big. Like how do you feel about that? Like one time, this girl, she was like, when did you find out? And I never really know how to answer that question, or
You
at
don't
least before I didn't know how to answer that question
until
because I
you're
was
on the
like,
brink.
I still don't really know. Because again, I've explained this before. You got to understand, like, proportion to my very large 6'6" body, and also the fact that it's very rare that I'm in the room with other meat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I feel like if I was sleeping with more men, I absolutely would find out a lot sooner in my life. Anyways, you know,
What?
again, it is a hint, like, you know, bringing it up outside of the context of like literally sleeping with them that my meat's big. So I'm like, okay, cool, that's sweet. But again, you would still think that like if they threw that in there, they could like throw it back and be like, oh, I was actually just lying the entire time. You know, even if it wasn't true, like they would still say that, right? And like again, like these women in question, like they've told me to unalive myself on multiple occasions. So I'm like, I don't think they're beyond anything that they feel like is like too low. But the thing about me though is no matter how unsure I was of my meat, which I was like, like I know like I'm up there, but I don't know how up there I am. You know what I mean? Like that was like a general idea that I had. And you know, this is something like I tell you about like having presented confidence because the thing is it's you can have like the things I wouldn't consider that an insecurity. It's more so like a lack of knowledge. But if you do have something that is an insecurity, you never want to bring it to somebody as if it is, right? Like I feel like if I would have came to like my women in the past and been like, okay, so is it like big or is it just like big? You know what I mean? Like if I were to come to them with that energy, they would know that it was a bone of contention in my head. And they would have remembered. So like you know, situation comes across later, they would have known that they at that point would have been able to get into my head about the size of my meat. But you know, when they would ogle over them.
You I get mine. I just you I get mine. Yeah. I was at the clinic and again a bush. My man did it. And my man did it. And my man rich. That's why I had to did it. That's why I had to did it. And I put our future kids, I put it in my music. And if I might be rich, I ain't never snoozing. I just think I be rich, I ain't never snoozing. I ain't no loser, these bitches groupies. She so thick, she tryna give me that booty. Alright. y'all see me at the courts, y'all pick me up. Y'all pick me up to hoop. It's me some Martella. I think y'all pick me up. That was really out of context. I unpaused the video. But I was talking about my body though. That wasn't like, you know.
Maneuvering the conversation that way didn't give them any sort of inkling that they could have gotten into my head about it. Because in an objective sense, they know it's huge, right? Like they've seen it, you know, they've seen it compared to other men, stuff like that. Me, I'm
Talking about me.
the one
Trying to
where I'm
follow
like,
along.
I don't know. This is the same meat I've been looking at all my life. I'm not really sure. And of course, there are like those like troll or like, you know, quote unquote troll posts on the internet where some woman's like, oh, I don't know who told y'all 8 inches is big, but it's not big. And it's like, bro, like, like what more can I give you without giving myself like heart issues? But anyways, my point is when me and them got into those arguments near the end, right? And they want to insult me, they want to try to hurt my feelings. The reason the meat thing never came up is because in their minds, they knew that I would know that they were lying. Like now, mind you, in that time period, I would have been like, like they're probably lying, but it would have been in my head a little bit. Like I would have questioned. I would be like, like what am I really working with? But like for them, like it wasn't even a debatable thing. Which again, that's why thank God, like if you have something where you're like kind of like on edge about it, never disclose that to somebody.
Clock it, nigga. It's a new donut sign next stream.
Like find out on your own. And one thing that I hate that people say, like that I feel like really gets in people's heads is you would know. Because I feel like that's not necessarily true. Because here's the thing. I can have every woman I've ever been involved with tell me it's big. And they would probably tell me that anyways, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you're sleeping with someone, you're going to tell them what they want to hear regardless. You know what I mean? Like if I'm sleeping with a woman, I'm like, oh my gosh, that grip's so crazy. Oh my gosh, your sloppy is so good. Whole time she could be using teeth. Okay. Like, but you're just going to say that because like, that's what gets people in the mood. Like you're not going to criticize their work. Like not, cause I remember one time I told this girl to like, you know, degrade me a little bit. Like what I mean degrade me? I mean like, call me names, you know, like just insult me, the human being.
You doofus. Oh. Yo. Only give one.
A little bit, you know, just every here and there. But then, like, I forgot she said something because I was like, I forgot what position we are in, but I'm smashing it, right? And then basically I had to
They call me a doofus.
reposition myself because I think my leg was like cramping or something. And then she was like, what, you can't handle it? I was like, never say that to me again.
Yo, I should lie.
It completely almost like softened me up on the spot. But generally, I feel like the average person knows like
I should lie
not
until
really
my
say that to someone,
page is
especially someone
ran
you're
by
just hooking up with.
management.
Like you're not gonna, for one, you're not gonna degrade them in general, but also you're not gonna say something like that. And I feel like people, some people mean it like, oh, like you know, you should know just by talking about the eye test. You know, like oh, you should look at your meat and be able to tell. And again, not necessarily. Because again, if you're proportioned differently, I'm a big guy, got big hands, big legs, long limbs. You know what I mean? Like things kind of just it blends in, you know, like it blends in with my body. So in my head, I'm like, easily this could just be normal. But the thing is, I'm 6'6", you know, I'm not built like a normal guy. My official measurement was 6'7" though. Get it? But yeah. And again, I know people think I sleep with men like all the time, but like, I know people think like I sleep with men like very consistently, but my thing is,
probably not.
Most of the time, I'll tell you right now, my meat is the only meat in the room. And the thing is, even in those instances, I've never seen myself visually dwarfed, but like that doesn't really affect the perception of myself. You know what I mean? Again, until I start putting all the puzzle pieces together. Like I'm probably gonna get to the story later, but this young lady sent me a meat pic, right? And I was looking at it, I was like, okay, I can tell that's like large, but I can also tell that mine's bigger. You know what I mean? But again, that perception is hard to have, and it's hard to have that perception actually influence what you're seeing on yourself. And the things you can say the same thing about people being attractive, because people say the same thing about attractive people. Like, oh, you know, if you're attractive, you would know. That's not necessarily the case. Because for one, there's a lot of people who are unattractive going around, you know, living, I guess, lives that they would deem to be attractive. You know, like we all know, and this is not me like targeting women, but we all know there are some women that like, you know, get approached by a few guys and they think like, you know, they're top 10 prettiest women in their city, when in reality, that's just the reality of being a woman and getting approached. Or a man who's like tricking and he thinks women think he's handsome because he's, you know, taking them on first dates or whatever. But also like even me, bro, like y'all know I'm very confident in my looks. when I was first like getting handsome and like I was in a lot of like different like relationships and different situationships, I still wasn't I was like, am I really like a handsome guy? Like it took so much reinforcement
177 posts.
for me to be like 100% sure, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm so confident in it now. So when people are like, oh, like you should just know these things, like, I feel like that's a cop out. Because now, mind you, I'm sure some people do, you know, they can look, they can just know, they can look in the mirror and they can just know, right? But truly for everybody, it's not that simple, you know, especially when you look at, you know, the way society is conditioned, like in the media and stuff like that. Like, again, if you want to talk about attractiveness, look at, you know, what's deemed as an attractive, like, celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, you have people out here saying that, like, Zendaya is an unattractive woman. So then, like, there are probably women out there who are, like, less attractive than Zendaya, but then they're
Wrong
like, oh my gosh, so I
page,
must be chopped if
bro.
people are saying Zendaya's chopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how, like, when you look at the media, everything's kind of like, it kind of downgrades everything else. It can have that effect on people.
I gotta
And just like,
piss.
oh my gosh, thought I paused. And just like I mentioned in the "She Ghosted Me Because It Was Too Big" video, it's like if you're like growing up, especially like you're an adolescent young man, and you're looking at these meets in these adult film videos, they look crazy. Especially if you're a young man and you don't have any experience in the bedroom, you know, and you're unable to really process the fact that they use camera tricks, they use, you know, small women for, you know, particular actors, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to be put in a spot where you don't really have a good general idea. Which reminds me though, and this is another moment where like it should have just clicked for me. I involve myself with adult stars on occasion, right? And there was one in particular where I watched her when I was like a child, which it sounds weird. Basically, like literally, like middle school, early high school, I was watching her stuff, and then we met, and then I clapped. Which, whew, hey, when I tell you, like, look, I am no longer like a certified gooner, but like there's just that like little gooner within me that's just like, you know, just give myself a high five. But then it's like, you know, when we're engaging in acts, when we're doing our thing, I'm like, oh, wait. Like, actually, like, cause, you know, then you can like keep in your mind. I'm like, okay, like, what have I seen her handle before? I'm like, oh, like, it's like clicking. And that, like, that reminds me of another thing. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the difference between you by yourself and you with another individual. Okay. And I don't know if this is a very common thing.
I need to piss. Not starting.
Hit the rolling stone with the rolling on.
Uh,
But personally, I feel like, you know, and this is why I don't really goon that much. Oops, sorry, hit my mic. I feel like my meat when I'm like having relationships.
Can we stop? Yo, gang members are not fucking stacking, bro. They're stimming. Can we just like? Can we just like remember that? Niggas is not stacking, bro. Why can you not wait to throw up 10 gang signs?
You know, or I'm like getting sloppy, you know, just like someone else is like handling it in general. I feel like it's genuinely bigger. Like I feel like I'm having like a fuller, you know, fuller bricked up moment when I'm, you know, in that situation. And it's not like a crazy difference, but like it's a noticeable difference, right? And I think that's got to be a very real thing, probably because it just goes with your level of excitement in that moment. But again, in that moment, of course, you're not like, oh my gosh, like, let's stop, let's measure it, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like you kind of just live in the moment. Yeah, and also something else I want to touch on with the like, oh, like you should know thing. A lot of people, it's like when people ask me like, oh, like what does it feel like to be tall? Like, bro, this just has been my life, like ever since I was born.
You
You know
just
what I mean?
up
It's
a
like
little
obviously I know I'm
higher.
tall because I visually see that I'm taller than everyone else. Like I'm saying, like I have the confirmation of like seeing everyone else's height. But the thing is, if I'm like just like in the crib for a bit or just like going about my life, like I don't feel tall on day to day. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, this is what it is. And like I'm thinking about this because I remembered when I'm like having relations, bro, like especially earlier
I'm gonna
on,
start
like
streaming from bed, bro.
I would never go all the way. Like I would never like, you know, get to the end, if you get what I'm saying. Because in one for one, I'm just a gentle guy, to be completely real. And that's something I've had to work on in my lovemaking tactics. Like genuinely, like and people who've seen
What if my mom will let me drill a hole in the wall for Ethernet in my bedroom?
me cook, and it's gonna sound completely unrelated,
I mean my landlord.
but people who've seen me cook know this because like if I'm like mixing something, like I'm mixing it like, oh, I wish I was cooking right now so I could show you. But like I'm
Oh, I want to see.
like I've seen people be, like, you know what I mean? Like they're really getting in there. Like me, no. Oh yeah, and mixing is not a euphemism. I'm literally talking about food right now. You know, or like I'm stirring something. Like I'm very like tender with the way I touch things. So you know, if I'm going to town, I wasn't like eager to, you know what I mean? Like you know, like pelvis to pelvis, you know, really getting in there. That wasn't something I was doing because I was just like I didn't want to feel like I was like hurting a person. You know. You know, I didn't even think I paused there. I just did not press the pause button. You know, I'm getting at like I would kind of like stop before I got to that point because you know I'm just a tender guy. Like I never want to like hurt anything, and that's how I feel. Oh my gosh, someone just followed. Hey, yeah. By the way, follow me on Twitch. Yeah, and get involved with the Twitch, bro. That's gonna be in the description. I talk about my meat sometimes over there too. But you know what I mean? Like I literally had to have like this young lady coach me up into being more aggressive in that area, right? But then even sometimes after, like, you know, when you can't just go in anymore. Like there's no runway left. I've been in that situation too, and you would think that like it clicked. You know what I mean? Like you would think that it clicked. It did not like it crossed my mind, but I was like, I don't know. Because also, and a big part of it is like you never want to be the guy who thinks they have big meat, but they don't really. Now, mind you, as big as I know my meat is, I'm still not gonna be the guy where I'm like, hey, like I'm Mr. Big Meat, and I'm just gonna like throw it at like love interest or like throw it at someone I'm trying to hook up with. Because again, you don't want like I don't want them expecting like a 10-incher, you know what I mean? Like, because then I would just be like, what would I be doing there? You know what I mean? But I can move with more confidence in like my general speed. But my point is, I feel like part of the reason why, because I know I'm definitely not the first person or only person to underestimate their meat. I feel like not wanting to be that guy is also a big part of like why people are so like skeptical of there, because when I made that video and I like mentioned, I was like, oh yeah, like I was always like skeptical, like when people would say like it was huge, like da, da, da. Like people were like, oh yeah, like me too, like I always get like the comments, but like I never really know. I feel like people just they don't want to be that guy. Let's think about it, in general, you would much rather think your meat was like smaller than it was and like pleasantly surprise people or pleasantly surprise yourself than to think it's bigger than what it is and then, you know, disappoint. But anyways, let me get into another my meat being big story. Okay, so basically me and this young lady, you know, we matched on dating app, and you know, we were talking about linking up. You know, it came up. We're like, okay, yeah, we should link. You know, you're attractive, I'm attractive. But she kind of felt guilty for it because she was like, oh, like you don't seem like you're into that. Like you, because the thing is, bro, you gotta understand when I link up with you on a dating app or like when we match or whatever, we start talking. I'm talking to you like a human being, okay? Like even if it's clear that we're gonna hook up or it's clear that that's what like we're looking for, I'm talking to you like a human being, okay? A lot of people aren't used to that. But the thing is, that's a double-edged sword because like I talk to them like a human being. They think sometimes that means that I'm not interested in having relations. And it's like, no, like I'm definitely interested. It's just I'm also gonna make sure I'm respectful towards you, you know, because you still are a human being, even if you're a little dirty whore. I'm joking. They're not little dirty whores. They are just human beings though. But also it's like, yes, it's a method, like to treat them like a human being method. But at the same time, I kind of need like a solid conversation with you. Like, okay, me and you were like connecting on a human level before I have relations. Like I can't do just like pure hookups. It's I don't know, it's a problem. It's probably my biggest Achilles heel as a roster manager. Because like sometimes, bro, there's someone where you're like they're bad. All they want is to have relations. All you want is to have relations, but you just can't. Like I can't force it, bro. Like I need.
This nigga pose like this in a suit, bro. That's not how you pose in a suit. Bro, niggas be living like vicariously through themselves. Like they live through Snap instead of showing Snap them living. Ooh.
Need that little conversation. Like, you know, people who can like hook up and not kiss couldn't be me. Nah, give me them lips. But
Ooh,
basically,
yeah,
me and Shorty
nah.
going back and forth. She's like, "Oh, I don't know. You don't seem like you're like that." And I'm
Wait,
like, "What? What do you
yes.
mean? You know what I mean? Like just playing a little game." But then eventually, I'm like, "No, I'm very interested in that. Like,
I don't
we
do
should probably
that,
do that."
bro.
Like, and mind you, that's exactly how I talk. I'm telling you, like in conversation, I speak very
Yeah.
proper. So I'm like, yeah, like no, I'd be interested
I'm
in that very
editing that
much.
out.
You know, like I'm into that for sure. You know what I mean? Like I'm not big like freak talker. Like I gotta talk like normal. You know, I don't have like the dirty talking accent in me, but you know, she's like, okay, bet, let's link up, right? And then she's like, oh, like, should we like trade images? And I'm like, personally, I don't send because I really don't. There's a lot of stuff like I don't know. I feel like people have to worry about. I know this one dude. He sent someone, oh my gosh, unclothed images, and they got sent to his parents.
Take a
Which,
screenshot.
especially now, me being a creator, bro. Like, come on, I don't want BRS leaked. It's just bad for the.
The song sucks. So Illuminati dropped a video. Oh my god, Prada Bag Shorty dropped. Oh, I love this podcast, bro. I love when they give me gay niggas in my feed, bro. Like pause though, but like female content is just way better like format than men. We're just too like we want our point across. They're more like scripted and raw, if that makes sense. I don't like this one. I'm just keep it a buck. I fuck with you. I don't think you'll ever see this, but I fuck with you.
I take my time with it, man. I done ate
Here,
all the
so
big chips up that motherfucker. Dewey's so in the building.
Single
Guys,
East in the building.
in the building,
Guys.
man. Simple. Smooth
Simple.
skin so in the building.
Scan East in the building.
I'm in the motherfucking building, man. Simple.
I'm not saying that again.
Why is my shit naturally crooked, bro? The fuck? What we doing, bro?
I don't know.
Now, first thing first, was good with y'all, young
boys.
boys.
Illuminati, you ruined my day.
Hey, man. So,
I haven't watched in a while. You should know we have now. We're old.
listen.
I'm a student now.
So, we going to war.
I need to go on a 2-man. Editor, edit that out. Chat, I'm the editor.
Or not, I guess. I'm so tired of these motherfucking scripts, bro. Listen. I'm so tired of the Matrix. Like, when is this nigga? Is Jesus? I'm waiting on Jesus just like the rest of y'all niggas.
What?
Waiting on Allah. One of them niggas need to pull up and just get this shit up out the fucking way. I'm tired of the scripts. I'm tired of the same shit. I'm tired of all this shit, bro.
Yo, chat, bro. They tried to get me, bro. I was in class. Or I was going to class and the Bible study people were like there. And I was just like, oh, she's pretty. And I fuck with Jesus. I love Jesus. And then she gonna be like, is there some blah blah blah? She gets my number, and then she's like, he's gonna contact blah blah blah. And then I see a bunch of niggas getting on a butt. Nigga going to church, bro. Nah,
Being honest
bro.
with you.
Nah, bro. There's money to be made, homework to be done, plays to be played, games to be gamed, friends to be talked. Fuck, I fucked the friends to be friend.
It's not fun to me. It's not funny. I don't want no credit with nothing.
You don't
I don't
want
want
no
to see
credits,
no
bro.
notifications. So said this. So was right. Because at the time, you was a fucking bot. And then you just looked at niggas laughing at me, turning me into memes and all type of.
Well, I been knew they was eating the chicken. I'm not even on the. I gotta restart the video. No. So you ruined my day.
Get all the big chips up that motherfucker. Dewey so in the building. Guys. In the building, man. Simple. Smooth skin so in the building. I'm in the motherfucking building, man. Simple.
Yeah, I be mogging on you niggas. Like that ass. When y'all MIA, bro. Fuck the jawline, nigga. You see these fuck. No filter. I don't need no cloud. Pretty that young dick. That wasn't cool.
Why is my shit naturally crooked, bro? Fuck.
You can tilt your head.
What we
I
doing,
watched this and I'm still. I want some cranberry juice.
I ain't going to, bro. At this point, look, I ain't got no more big chip in that motherfucker. I ate all the big chip. At this point, I'm just not interested. Back in 2019, 2020, I'm telling y'all, we was talking about the whole Epstein, the bullshit. I keep getting community guideline strike. Niggas treating me like Jonathan Stewart. I'm getting banned every time. I'm getting community guideline strike. Channel demonetized on Gazer Gazer. We talking about this shit. It was a whole movement. They called it QAnon and Q this. We talking about the kids, nigga. Nothing happened. It's like, bro, we in a, do y'all niggas not understand we in a matrix, bro? This shit is ran like a computer. We in a matrix. You can predict every fucking thing. Y'all talk about Epstein now 5-6 years later. Now all of a sudden a war spying out of nowhere. It's the same motherfucking scripts, bro. And I'm tired. Bro, listen. Nobody gives a fuck about the children. They don't. Yes, niggas been eating with full menus of kids, nigga. The niggas you look up to, bitch.
Wait, what?
Yes. When you got somebody who's risking it all right in front of your whole ass, you just laugh at them. But then y'all bot-ass motherfuckers wait for the same niggas who's get, look at my camera. Yeah, we know the glow is crazy. But then the same motherfuckers we talking about come out, which is the government, and tell y'all, oh yes, it's the Epstein this and this. Then y'all believe it? But you don't believe it when your own bro, the niggas you fuck with come right, oh bro, you're just tripping. Like, do you not know how much of a fucking bot you are? Y'all too late now. And listen, they don't care. The motherfuckers you see talking about anything that have to do with kids, what they talking about now? The war. What happened to the kids, bro? You see how they keep flip-flopping to the next thing that the government feed them? They're bots.
Every time the kids goes missing, more chicken sandwiches come out.
Because if you really cared about anything that have to do with a kid, nigga, and this, all this, I don't even want to say the bitch ass nigga, because, bro, they just switching bodies, bro. Nobody's leaving this bitch. It's technology.
No, we don't got that yet.
Ain't nothing happening to none of them. That queen, all of them, nigga, they here.
You will be able to tell.
But you ain't gonna take me serious saying this now, is you? But when shit hit the fan, watch, okay. I don't even need to get on Twitter or know any fucking thing, and it's like I naturally be already prepared for it fucking years ago. You go and look on my phone, all this note. Oh, so was right, so was this, so was that. And I just don't, it makes me not even want to just get on the internet, dude. You could risk everything for these people. Bro, they can't think for themselves. They need to go and vote for all these weirdos. They gotta go do this weird shit, bro. Anybody that's attached to anything that have to do with anybody that's attached to anything that have to do with these people or these niggas, they ain't people. You got an appetite of kids. Nigga, I can't fuck with you. I'm telling y'all, anybody that has anything to do with that, and that's their content, is just entertainment, bro. They ain't gonna do shit about it. What can you do about it? Because the deeper you go, the darker it get, nigga. Because you're gonna be looking at shit that don't exist. But it do. Do you get what I'm saying to you, bot? Shit gonna start getting weird. So you move on. Oh, Trump, ACM 130, he chopper gunning niggas now. Nah, you say, fuck the kid shit, we talk about this now. Why y'all can't just focus on one thing? Or just get the fuck up out of all that energy in the first place. Bro, they harvesting y'all niggas attention and energy, bro. They trauma harvesting y'all niggas. Enough of y'all start caring, yeah. Then they sprinkle a little celebrity like seasoning on their little rituals. It's always a celebrity spying out of nowhere who all of a sudden just deep into politics and shit. Y'all fucking over my essays with the ice shit. Like, bro, everything is perfectly organized in scripts. They been making camps, bro. Them kids is not making it across no borders. Them little Mexican kids, nigga. They never have been. Nigga, these separate them from their family. They have nowhere to go. Where you think they going, nigga? Yes, to islands, bitch. I already dropped the video about frequency drinkers, nigga. What do they prefer? Baby blood. I've been said all this shit. But when I say it, it just don't matter. Niggas just gotta laugh and shit. They just gotta laugh at me. I'm talking about chicken sandwiches and different shit, how they sprinkle DNA into y'all food and shit. Motherfuckers still laughing. I told y'all most shit is fake. Still laughing. But now when shit hitting the fan and hitting y'all, people want to beg that I speak on something.
To this day. Can he speak on it again?
Bro, you're damn near 7 years late. It was a whole movement talk about this shit that got completely wiped from the internet. And I put y'all in there in 2020. But I'm a conspiracy theorist. Man, fuck, man. This internet shit don't deserve me, though. When you got a nigga that's from the, I guess, a nigga that's from the trenches and shit, talking to you about this shit, and you automatically labeled a conspiracy theorist. Bitch, I don't drink or smoke. 122 fucking days. Pure glow. Pure semen. Guys. Embodied. 83 days. No weed. Nigga, you can see my lips. And then go look at my other fucking videos. You can see the dark aura that was on me. And look at me now. Nigga, I ain't fucking great nothing, nigga. In the sun. Kaiser. Y'all niggas don't understand we in a matrix, bruh. We in a matrix. That's ran by what you would call fucking parasitic demons. They can't ascend, they can't go nowhere. All they can do is just create shit. Create rituals and just toy with energy. It's just nothing about, it's all it is harvesting, bro. That's it. And yes, when they start spiking up these wars and shit, yes, nigga, it's gonna be chaos this summer. This is just the tip. Yeah. You supposed to already have knew this. This is how they work, this is how they operate. Nigga, Trump ain't running shit, man. Talk to me about no motherfucking puppets. That nigga ain't even got a skin color. My nigga's orange. My nigga. These niggas is just toying with y'all, bro. Don't talk to me if I don't want to talk to you. You don't care about them kids and you just want to know some shit. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna say it on your page. No big info. Don't talk to me. I don't care how many subs, nothing you have. You're not gonna say nothing. Damn. Just gonna keep playing your little video. I'm about to do this. Fuck it. Fuck everybody. Shit, fuck it. Fuck the kids. Fuck the matrix. So I'm trying to tell y'all, nobody cares. Now all of a sudden it's a war. How long y'all ain't gonna be talking about this other shit no more? Niggas making money off they trolling y'all. They don't care if you know what they doing. That's how they get more power over you. Because years later, you accept them again. That's like signing a contract in the unseen. You don't know nothing about this. That's the real way you selling your soul, nigga. You know what they are, but you still worship them. Just like y'all doing to the motherfucking Jay-Z's and Beyonce's and all this. Nothing is gonna change about their life. Until you start seeing that Aurora Borealis or whatever the fuck in areas, you gonna start seeing shit. That's when you know the matrix is really glitching and crumbling. When shit really start hitting the fan. By nature, weather, all type of shit. You gonna see shit in Detroit and Chicago that you ain't never seen before. Bro, we in a matrix. Other than that, this scripted shit that they got going on, don't talk to me about it, man.
Bro, what?
Don't talk to me about none of this shit, man. Man, that shit a little big right there. Yes, bitch, healthy as I ever been. I'm on this bitch glowing.
Yo, I've been posting shit on Facebook.
Yes, nigga. I had to get my dreams back. I gotta say, nigga, fuck all that. Y'all, I stopped smoking simply because I wasn't dreaming no more. And shit was happening. I was losing energy. Niggas, motherfuckers chasing me in my dreams. What the fuck, nigga? I'm getting conscious in the dreams, bitch. What the fuck is this? Niggas disappearing and shit. What the fuck is up? What is this? The fuck? Like we're living in a fucking anime or something. Weird shit coming from my energy and shit, nigga. Bro. And then all the shit that's happening is to just keep your ass asleep. Yeah, just go ahead and keep focusing on them. Don't talk to me about no canvases, none of that shit. I don't care about none of these motherfucking governor thoughts. I don't want to hear none of this propaganda shit, nigga. Don't talk to me about nothing. I don't care what they doing at this point. I'm naturally prepared for it because I already know shit gonna hit the fan. So my essence is prepared for whatever. Other than that, nigga, I'm about to just go back to playing the game. Shit, fuck it. No drama, nothing in 2026. No drama. I don't want to argue with nobody. That shit gonna be poking holes in my oar. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't a part of my future. What the fuck I'm talking to you for? No drama, nigga. Other than that, bro, everything y'all seeing is it already happened. It's been pre-planned. It already took place. All the shit y'all hearing about the kids, it's like, okay, we talked about the Gen Zs. Now let's give it to the Gen Alpha, Gen Betas, whatever the fuck y'all niggas call. Each generation is getting fed the same traumas. But nothing is gonna change about anything y'all find out about. All they gonna do is switch bodies. Yes, you gonna see niggas starting to look different. Naturally. You can see me come on this bitch with the glow. It's like the early the shit. But yeah, you gonna start seeing them. Nigga, they can't do nothing. Niggas can't even take the fucking sun. The fuck? Look at your scalp. It's just getting sprayed 24/7. Niggas doing all type of shapes and shit just covering the fucking sun. Oh, I'm just out there just trying to get me some fucking sun. And you just, next thing you know, it's X's and all type of letters. Fucking jets going. You have no idea what's really in that fucking sky because you a bot. Y'all just want to get entertained. Let's stream. Nigga, your time is coming. Because they already coming for y'all streaming niggas. And influencers. Everybody gonna be attached to some type of pop. I bet Aiden wish he never had brought Trump on his. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck, I ain't voting for shit. Don't nothing. But I bet you regret having them that type of energy on your shit when you just trying to have fun. You gotta leave niggas alone, dude. Yes, I'm getting pissed off, bro, because nobody takes me serious. But okay. I talk to a small group of people off of this social media shit. Other than that, shit. But if you're gonna do something about the kids, don't get pulled into this war shit. Let's see what happens. If you believe in the person you watching, watch how easy it is for them to just stop focusing on the kids. Watch how easy it is. All they're gonna be talking about is this war shit. That's how you spot an agent, a fucking bot. Take care of yourself, nigga. I'm out of this bitch, man. Take care of yourself, though. Shit is about to ramp up. Y'all niggas in New York, y'all fucked. Y'all ain't got nowhere to stock up on shit. No nature, nowhere if shit hit the fan. When shit hit the fan. I already was talking to y'all on solo-minded gaming. I had to stop doing that for some shit y'all don't need, niggas. I'm in a spiritual war, nigga. I'm in a war. But it's just, sir, I told y'all about some shit that was gonna be coming by 2030. I told y'all they're gonna start replacing y'all fucking jobs. No more Ubers, no more Lyfts, etc., etc. Y'all gonna start seeing it being incorporated. Everything is not funny. Some niggas posting memes and some niggas is really out here preparing. I've been telling y'all for years to get the fuck up out of Cali. Cali is the most beautiful place in the United States down there. It ain't about that. It's about the energy, the frequency that's running that shit, nigga. And I fuck with hilly niggas in New York, etc. Niggas that's living in Virginia, close to the White House and all that shit. It's just obvious where stuff gonna take place at when it really start hitting the fan. And it has to hit the fan. It has to. And I fuck with hilly niggas in New York, etc. Niggas that's living in Virginia, close to the White House and all that shit. It's just obvious where stuff gonna take place at when it really start hitting the fan. And it has to hit the fan. It has to. Nigga, these young kids is looking at shit way deeper than just us entertaining them and IRLing for them and shit. They knowing. So trauma gonna have to get past to some shit. Nigga, this matrix is crumbling. And it's ending. It's been ending. This is why they keep replaying old scripts. That's the mouse. We already was on that fucking in 2020. My word.
Good.
It's definitely been a while. 5 months to be exact. What's going on, guys? Your boy X here.
You couldn't dream for 50?
Man.
I want to make a podcast so bad.
Hi people, I'm Gael.
And I'm Kayla.
Welcome back to Grown Kid. Welcome back, everyone.
Season 2.
Season 2. We call it Season 2 just because we got a new outfit.
Yeah. And that's good enough reason for me. But also, it's more than just the outfit. It's the mindset.
Different mindset.
It's the reset.
Yes.
So it's more than just our amazing shirts and outfits.
I know, we got a new background as well. It's a calendar, if you couldn't tell. If you couldn't tell, it is a calendar.
I know. I'm like, I hope you can tell.
Yes, please. We worked hard on it. Yeah, it's been a little bit. You know, we haven't uploaded an episode since February when we did the POV, you're Polly and you're eating dinner with us.
Yes, that was an amazing dinner, by the way.
Really
yes.
great. It's a classic.
Classic, but I mean, speaking of being Polly, like...
if you ever wondered what it was like, here, go look at that episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be talking with you guys again because we realized, what is Grown Kid? You know, like, what do we want Grown Kid to be? And we realized Grown Kid is just us documenting our 20s 1 week at a time.
And I feel like last season felt so new to me, at least, just because it was like first time getting back into podcasting after taking a long break. And I think for this season, I just want to be more open, more honest, talk about things that we haven't before, and maybe put myself in just uncomfortable situations so that I have something to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna do everything just so we can have a nice little story to tell you.
I'm like, I guess this is what like YouTubers do. They like do crazy things.
They're constantly
so
on
we
the
are
hunt.
Logan Paul.
Yes, so we
are the next Paul brothers, actually.
basically the Latinos.
I'm speaking from experience.
Yes.
The Latinxes.
Yes, that part.
That should have been our podcast name.
Latinxes?
Yes, the Latinxes. Well.
Oh my God, that would be great for a couple that were exes and were Latino.
Oh,
Latinxes.
shit, yeah. Latinxes.
Or that should be like a reality TV.
The Latinxes.
Latinos on an island or something in Mexico.
Yes, and they split you up.
Or the island.
And you can't.
Yes.
You have to go with your ex before you decide if you want to marry your current partner.
Yes, that's a good
or
one.
go back to your ex.
Yeah.
The Latinxes. But realize, you know, we got a lot to tell, a lot to go through. So life at 21 could be a little tricky. And as you can tell from the title of this one, we got real creative on this very specific feeling that I hope it's not just us that feel it.
I really do hope so. I hope that it's more of a universal feeling because I at times feel isolated when I feel like a virgin again.
Can you regain your virginity? Can you be reborn?
I know that I have.
Just how many times can you lose your virginity in one lifetime?
I mean, I think... I don't know. You can decide.
She didn't.
That. What if each time you have sex, you feel like, wow, this was better than the last, so now I'm going to say that this was my first time.
Well, yes. Well, like the whole idea, how did this bring about? How did this come about? This idea? Because it's funny, Kayla mentioned to me, like, oh, we should do an episode on feeling like a virgin again after not having sex for a while. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I agree. Like, I thought I was the only one that felt that.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never thought that you would feel that.
Yeah, I genuinely thought that I might be the only one who sometimes just feels like I don't know how to have sex anymore. Like, I forgot.
Definitely trust me. Like, I'm right there with you.
It's like I forget the movements.
Yes.
I forget like how do I start this shit?
I'm like, I need a playbook. Give me a step-by-step. Be patient with me.
How do I initiate this? Like what? I'm shy. I don't want to do it. No, yeah, I don't want to. How do I bounce? I don't want to. I don't want to know any of it anymore. I don't want to know how to do this. How do I? Yeah, have you just always felt this way or what? Like, what's up?
I've just always been a virgin.
What just happened?
I can't even tell you like the last date because I don't remember. But it's definitely been a year plus.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a year plus. It's been a while, I would say. Yeah. And the reason is because at the time I was in a relationship, so I had somebody that I was comfortable doing that with, but no longer with that person. And now I just feel like I'm back into this world where sex is just totally unknown and unfamiliar to me. And I also think it's just different too because I think me in general, I read a lot into things and I I think with sex, it's something that I need to be like really comfortable with the person in order to do. So in that way, I can be picky at times and I can go at a little bit of a slower pace. And I think a lot of men just don't live up to my expectations when it comes to that. And so because of that, I'm just like, I'll just be patient. Like, and that's the thing too. It's like, I don't expect to be in another relationship in order to have sex, or like, I need to have the title of boyfriend or whatever. I think for me, it's just, I really just need to feel comfortable with the person. And it's hard to find straight guys or just guys in general that like make me feel that.
What do you need? Like, what makes you feel comfortable enough to be like, okay,
let's do it.
Let's sex. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's sex.
Let's sex a little bit.
I think for me, it's definitely the way that I see them like treat other women, the way that I hear them talk about other women, the way that they treat me. Are they gentle with me? Are they not?
Were they written by a woman?
It's just like, it sounds like really basic things, but it's literally just like, are they pushy? Are they not pushy? Are they like, are they able to wait? Are they like talking to other people too? Are they having sex with other people? That's something that I take into account too. Right. And I think for me, it's really just like those things. I think for me, a big part of sex is respect and knowing that they actually like respect women and they don't view me as an object, because that really does get in my head a lot of the times. And because of that, it's hard for me to feel safe when I have sex with a guy.
Do you think that gets in your head during, afterwards, or like beforehand, or all of it?
I would say before, because I'm like trying to like decide like, wait, are they actually... like, do they actually value me? Or are they just trying to fuck? Which is real. I'm also, like, a big proponent. Like, yes, you can't just fuck just to fuck. But I think for me, it's a little bit harder for me to reach that point right now at this stage of my life.
Do you think it's more of, like, a mental block where maybe... Oh, this is terrible. Because also, maybe this is what's wrong. And what's so shitty about, like, casual sex is that maybe a lot of people do start off feeling this way of, like, you know, I want the other person to respect me. I want this, you know, it's something more than just, okay, whatever, I just want to fuck. Do you think it'll get easier if you were just to be like, oh, you know what, whatever, fuck it, like, I'm just going to go.
100,000%.
You really think so? Or it was just never, it's like always going to be there no matter what?
Wait, are you saying that like it would be easier if I were to just let go of my standards?
Like if you decided not to let go of your standards per se, but if you could get accustomed to not needing all that, if you were just to say, okay, I'm gonna go have sex anyways, even if I like feel like, damn, maybe I'm fucking like we're both using each other, whatever. That afterwards, if you do it enough times, afterwards would you come out like,
I watch a video like this, I'm not locked in. I'm trying to get another POV.
You know what? Like maybe I don't care that much anymore.
Yeah, no, I have definitely thought about that of maybe I just need to do it just to see how I'll feel. But I don't think I've been able to get to that point just yet. And I also like my first experience having sex, it was a good experience. Like I was with my partner at the time and like we had been together for a while and I felt safe with him. I felt really comfortable. And I feel like I had good experiences of sex at that time that I think now that has raised, or it's just set the standard that like I know how I want to feel during it and before it and after, you know? And so I think because of that, I just like, it's so hard for me to envision myself just like having casual sex sometimes.
Not understanding. How can you know how you want to feel after? Or, yeah, that's delusion.
It's like just for the fuck of it. Literally the fuck of it. You know?
Literally for the fuck of it all.
And that's not to say that I'm like a not sexual person, because sometimes that's like misconstrued too, that like, oh my gosh, she's a prude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's insane.
That's
like,
what I
like
am.
how does she have her knees fixed or whatever? And it's like,
hold up. Isn't that just that's not why I'm Googling. Oh, I guess. Low key.
well, guys, there's multiple ways to,
Yes.
you know, it's like,
yes,
I do have myself.
but it's just like that mental thing of like,
yes, it's definitely the mental thing for me. And again, the biggest mental block for me is just feeling like the man does not respect me. And there's this power dynamic and imbalance where it feels like there's this power dynamic where sex is for him and I'm helping him in this. And it's not necessarily for me, it's to please him. And I feel like that's the vibe I get a lot of the times from men. And so I think for me, I just like, I need to find somebody that's not like that.
you ever think like, I'm curious because your experience is so much different as a woman, is like, do you ever just think like, what if you adopted like, is it even possible, first of all, for you to adopt the mentality of like, you know what, like, I'm horny, I really don't give a fuck, I just need a man, like, who's, you know, I need just someone, you know, like, you trying to, like, you know, in your own mental game, flip the script a little bit.
No, I've definitely thought about that, and things like, I wish that I could just, like, switch it so easily. I think having that mindset is easier when I'm drunk or, like, intoxicated, you know, because it's, like, you know, things get a little bit blurry. But I don't think I've reached that point just yet. I see myself in the future reaching that point.
Yes.
I do see that, but I think it needs to be I think I need to ease into it.
Yeah.
And not just like, today's the day, you know?
Yeah,
it's like, I feel like I need to find like at least one other person to like, you know, like be more comfortable with, and then like, you know, ease into it.
Yes, because I can never tell if this is like a confidence thing or a mentality thing or a
Bye. Steven, I know you were here. Come on out. You know I can send you. I love you. Bye.
Ohio happy. Ohio gassy. Ohio respect. Ohio impressed. Check out my boy. Amiri. Tuki's so overly her. I don't know. I had to unfollow that. Where do I find this?
What about fake niggas just got y'all all in all? Like,
I leak.
and what about this nigga just like, oh, like he's the damn holy one or something? Like he's the damn chosen one that nobody's ever seen nothing like this before. This nigga's getting cosigns from all the greatest rappers of all time, the greatest singers of all time. Like, what the fuck about Fake Meek is doing this to where y'all doing this, bro? What about Fake Meek is doing this, bro? Do y'all want more UK fans? Do y'all want more UK fans? Who in Hollywood bent this nigga over to where he's getting all these cosigns, bro? Who in Hollywood bent over Fake Meek, bro? I want to know, because what the fuck is going on to where he's getting more love? He's growing this big, bro. Why is he bigger than Osama Sin? What about Fake Meek has just got y'all all in all? Like, and what about this nigga just like, oh, like he's the damn holy one or something? Like he's the damn chosen one that nobody's ever seen nothing like this before. This nigga's getting cosigns from all the greatest rappers of all time, the greatest singers of all time. Like, what the fuck about Fake Meek is doing this to where y'all doing this, bro? What about Fake Meek is doing this, bro? Do y'all want more UK fans?
This morning.
Do y'all want more UK fans? Who in Hollywood bent this nigga over to where he's getting all these cosigns, bro? Who in Hollywood bent over Fake Meek, bro? I want to know, because what the fuck is going on to where he's getting more love? He's growing this big, bro. Why is he bigger than Osama Sin? What about Fake Meek has just got y'all all in all? Like, and what about this nigga just like, oh, like he's the damn holy one or something? Like he's the damn chosen one that nobody's ever seen nothing like this before. This nigga's getting cosigns from all the greatest rappers of all time, the greatest singers of all time. Like, what the fuck? About Fake Meek is doing.
Six, 7. Resting. In the studio, I can't have Kirk. In the studio, I can't have Kirk. Hey, on that money, on that brand new Kirk. On that money, on that brand new Kirk. And that 16 thing I ain't seen. I got bad Kirk. They want to eat Kirk. Too much Kirk.
I'm outside.
Why are you singing Drake? We're literally in a museum.
I'm outside. Is that Drake?
No.
What do you know about this baseball? Here, teammates become opponents. And stadiums become orchestras.
Why is this in the notes app? Osa Mason. Teacher warning.
Epidemic going on right now. It's an epidemic going on right now that had to pull the whip over. I had to stop on the side of I-95 because it's a beautiful epidemic going on. You low down, dirty shame, low testosterone, no goals having in
No
the dark
cortisol
basement
having.
in your corner of the crib in the 5th floor of the apartment. Never.
He took too long. Great neck, Plaza.
Swear yeah. Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands.
I like that. It's good of him.
Unrivaled. Whenever it's playoff time, competition gets harder and harder. Everything is amped up to a level.
Yeah.
Unrivaled. Look, I'm sorry I yelled at you, Wiggers.
I forgot I was watching that.
A values thing.
Yes.
You know, is it my confidence that's stopping me from doing this? Is it my values?
Oh yeah, the thing is, and it's also like definitely a bit of confidence too, because then I feel like also like porn. I feel like porn skews like so many perceptions of what sex is supposed to be like, and I feel like I need to like put on a performance and like.
Bro, who is out here watching that and they're like, yo, bro, I need to do this. Wait. No, I know who this.
Do a split on it and like start spinning and shit, you know? It's like, you know, like I genuinely feel like oh, if I can't touch my toes, like that's it. Like I need to get out of the room, you know? Like, so in that way too, it is like a confidence thing of like, oh my God, maybe like I don't know how to have sex. I actually don't. Like,
we should take a writing class. Like,
literally. So in that way, I do.
I thought he said writing.
Feel that like performance anxiety as well of like, oh, I need to like they can't catch me at a bad angle. You know? It's like,
real.
They can't.
Like, what are you looking at?
Literally, it's like, oh, like I need to like. And if it were to happen, it's like, oh my God, I need to plan my meals because I need to deep blow and I need to, you know, like do all this. And so I really like just want to find a person where I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, it feels so natural.
Yeah. Like you
don't understand.
You can show all of them, all of yourself and be like, okay,
yes,
they know what they're getting.
Yeah, because the thing is like, I've experienced it. Like I know what sex is supposed to like feel like, and like, again, I just feel like it's a lot different for straight guys at least. I think their perception of sex and intimacy is a little bit skewed for the most part.
Well, it is funny though that like after a while of not having sex, you do start to kind of get this. It almost feels like so easy to get out of the mentality of like what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to, how you're supposed to initiate it, how you're supposed to like act and all that. It's almost like there's like a switch that like triggers that when you're like in it, it feels so natural and like easy. But as soon as you spend some time away from it, it like the switch flips off and it just becomes this whole scary or like intimidating thing again.
Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things. It's like the more that you prolong it, the scarier it feels. Because like I haven't done this in so long.
Yeah.
And I'm literally a virgin again.
You're reborn.
Like,
oh my god.
I've been reborn.
Yes, you have your virginity again. This is big. This is big.
You. But why do you feel like a virgin?
Well, I feel like, I mean, I've never. Okay.
This is where
you were so funny when I told you this because you were like, really? I'm surprised you feel that.
You know, I am surprised. Well, I'm sorry.
Like, okay, the thing is, I remember, it's funny because I've experienced this like once where like, I don't know how long ago it was. I don't know, maybe like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It's been a while. But I think, I remember it had just been a while since I had sex. And I say a while, in reality it had been like 2 months, you know? Like,
that's a long time.
Thank you. And gay work.
No, because I feel like I view you as like a sexually active person. So like you saying that you feel like a virgin again, I'm like, whoa. Like I did not know that you would feel that.
Well, like, yeah, I did. I remember feeling it once. I haven't felt it in a while, but there was this one time where like I went a prolonged period of time without sex. And like, not to sound like a fucking little like, you know, fulfill the gay man stereotype, but you know, I've been in like long-term partnerships, so I haven't really had like a shortage of sex, really. I feel like it's always been, you know, steadily available and also in a way that does feel safe and fine and with someone that I trust. But the one time where like it kind of had been a while, I do remember like even just like thinking about sex, I was just like, like, I don't know, like,
gasp.
I was like, oh my god, like how do I initiate this? Like what the fuck? Like, that's so awkward. I was thinking about like having to be in that situation again, and I was like, I don't know, like I don't know what I do. And then I was also like, damn, it's a lot of work. Like I don't know if I want to do all that to like, you know, take care of someone in that way and have sex with them. And I'm like, that is just a lot of work that I don't know if I have like the mental energy to do it. Because I think for me also, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, gay men in general tend to be very like horny and like sexually active because like, you know, you put two men together, whatever. And I feel like I have phases where I just don't feel like any sort of like horniness at all, and I'm just like fully, because I'm usually just busy with other things that I just don't feel like I have like time for any of that. And so I think it was during that time where I just was not like sexually active at all, and I just felt so removed from that world, you know, like I wasn't sexually active. I wasn't like even just like watching porn or anything, because it just was not. Yeah,
and I think that's completely normal.
Just forget about it.
Yeah, I feel like everybody goes through periods like that.
Yeah, it just always surprises me because sometimes I hear just gay men and just men in general talk about how like, you know, they're masturbating once a day, twice a day, and like every single day, and I'm like,
that isn't like, y'all don't get tired?
No,
give it a break.
I'm like, are you not tired? Yes. But I'm also like, damn, like how horny are you? Like, how horny are you? And then it makes me think, like, fuck, am I not horny enough? Like, I should be a healthy young boy. Like, maybe I'm not eating. But I mean, again, like, there's also been times where like my diet wasn't the best, and like when your diet sucks, like your placebo kind of crashes, and like placebo.
I know what you mean.
Libido. Yeah,
something like that.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did have like a bit of that performance anxiety when like thinking about like having sex again, even though it was like very short lived. It was still there. It was still definitely there.
Yeah.
Because like, I also think for me, my role is easier because like I'm not the bottom that needs, you know, most of the time I'm not the bottom that's like needs to prepare and needs to like have that sensation of like trying to look good from all angles, and like there's a different power dynamic there. And so I think thinking about what it would be like if I was like exclusively being like the submissive one or like the bottom in the relationship, that I would feel so much more like performance anxiety of like, damn, I'm supposed to like be using these knees, I'm supposed to like be bending,
like,
I'm supposed
working
to
on it.
yeah, like I'm supposed to like be like on top, and it's just all like what, like are you guys practicing?
Wait,
you know, like,
I
are you
think
guys
that too.
practicing
Like,
this?
are you guys practicing?
Because some people, I swear, I'm
And
like,
I
you
think-
learn this somehow, somewhere, and I need to know where.
Yes, and I also feel too that like with sex, it's like the more that you have it, the more that you learn about things. So I also get like that performance anxiety too of like, oh my God, like I need to be having more sex so that I'm like more prepared. Or like so that I learn more.
I think it is true. That is true though. I feel like the more that yes, obviously like the more that I've had sex, the more comfortable I get with it. And I think even just recently, I just feel like I've had also, you know, just like being with someone that I trust and that I feel safe to like try different things also makes you feel more confident because now you're like, oh, you know, I've kind of tried it all. I know what I like, what I don't like. And
that's yes, I feel like I really value that in like a sexual relationship is like somebody that has an open mind to like try new things or like wanting to explore. And I feel like a lot of people are just closed off to that. And it's just, it sucks. It sucks. It feels like it's so hard to find somebody that like hits not even all of these check marks, at least like 3/4, you know? But it's just not that.
I don't know what my most important one is. Like, okay, like thinking about like, okay, right now, if I needed to go on like a hookup or something, what are the important check marks? Because I also think like, I've never had the mentality of, like I've always been very open to the idea of like casual hookup culture. Because for me, it just feels like, it's like, yes, you are objectifying me. I am objectifying you. What a beautiful thing.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Maybe we are crazy. But I think when it's a mutual exchange of goods, I think that's beautiful.
Business. It's business.
Yes, I think that's completely normal now, especially. I think that's completely okay. It just sucks that I feel like I can't reach that point. And I get frustrated with myself even because I'm like, why am I reading so much into things? Like, why do I have to feel comfortable? It's like, why can you feel uncomfortable?
But this, I think that you have to see it like as a good thing sometimes because there's a lot of times where I think like, you know, if I get into this habit of having, you know, okay, like going on a little bit of a tangent, but kind of related to that feeling of like, oh, should I be more open to this? I think, wow, does body count matter? You know, a lot of people say no, it doesn't matter. But then I mostly just think about it in terms of what it takes for someone to reach a high body count. I am more concerned about what that says about their habits when it comes to like sexual activity and what those habits bring when they're in a potential long-term monogamous relationship. So I think, you know, is someone that has 150 bodies going to be less likely to be loyal than someone that has like 2 bodies? And loyal in the sense of not necessarily that they're cheating, but like, is it going to be harder for them to be in a long-term partnership, marriage, 40, 50 years, and kind of get rid of that habit of the need to have constant hookups, you know?
You think so? It's more so coming from a point of, are they going to get bored of me and my body?
I think so, because I think about the habits that it must have taken for someone to develop a really high body count, like 150, 100 men, you know? That means there was probably some sort of trigger at every point, at some point, at a consistent point that meant like, okay, I need to go have sex with someone instead of just masturbating or like doing it yourself and whatever. And so I think about like how that person might behave in a relationship compared to the person that has like 3 bodies. Those are people with very different, a very different set of like lifestyle and habits that I think like, I don't think body count necessarily matters, but there's like a looming thing in the back of my head of like, you know, like habits are hard to break. And if you got used to like going on a hookup every few weeks or like every time you're horny going on a hookup, is that going to affect your potential to be like loyal in a relationship or to continue it, you know, even if you do stay loyal?
That's interesting. I feel like when I think of somebody that has a higher body count, I think about it more in the perspective of, oh, they're going to compare me to all the other experiences that they have had. And I think comparison is normal. I think it just is something that you naturally do when you think about like your past sex experiences. You're probably like, oh, like I enjoyed it more with this person or whatever. But I think that is the part that makes me feel insecure. Like, oh my God, because I haven't had as many bodies and they have their more experience, which is completely okay. If anything, I'm like, okay, well, I can learn from you. But I think sometimes people with like higher body counts need somebody that also has that same level of experience.
I mean, I can see that. I think most people are probably kind about it if they're not a shitty person. Because, you know, I think, I think like, yeah, you know, there is like a sense of like someone that does have more sexual experience is going to just be naturally more comfortable and be doing their own thing. But I think everyone starts somewhere, so I don't know. It's like the thing, like everyone at some point will be like an experience. So like, what can you do besides be like, all right, fuck it, like I don't give a fuck. And if anything, to me, there is something so like freeing about hooking up with like just like a casual hookup, maybe with someone that you're not close to, because that feels less risky than hooking up with someone that you do know. That is like maybe used to be a friend or like a colleague or something. Because if it's a stranger, it's like, you're never gonna see me again. I probably don't care about your opinion, whether you think it was really attractive or really not. I just needed to get my rounds in, needed to like get the practice in and then go. Compared to someone that's like a friend that's like, oh no, like I feel like you have this set expectation of me and my looks and maybe what I have, and then if I reveal this to you, what if you're disappointed? That feels like vulnerable. With a stranger, it's like, okay, whatever.
I definitely understand. Yes, I 100% agree with you. And this is something that I have been clocking myself on recently that I feel like is a little bit, what's that word where it's like opposite of what you want? Like your actions don't.
Hypocritical?
Yeah. Contradictory, yeah.
I need a pee, bro. My pants fell.
So this is where I think my actions might contradict my thoughts. But I think, okay, so I even confuse myself. I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Sorry.
Yes.
But I feel like when I actually like somebody, like, wow, I like this person. First of all, I feel like that's hard for me because like it's hard for me to just like have a crush, an actual crush on somebody where I'm like, wow, I could see you as like my boyfriend or whatever. But I feel like when I do have that feeling, it takes even a longer time for me to be like physically comfortable with that person when it comes to intimacy, because maybe I'm just speaking based off one specific experience.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you never know. It's like, is it just this or is this more?
No, that's the thing too. It's like, I don't know if this person is bringing this side out of me or if this is just me as a person.
Yes.
That I have yet to fully find the conclusion on. But in this specific situation, I've been thinking about like my own habits or whatever, and I find that it takes me a lot longer, to be like physically intimate, even just like the steps leading up to sex, I'm like, oh my God, if I do this, then like that means that like it's gonna go down, like it's gonna eventually go into like having sex. And I'm like, I don't know if I like want to do that with this person. It's like I need to like see like everything about them. Like again, I'm crazy. I'm literally like, girl, just have sex. Like just fucking do the deed.
Fact,
but
girl.
it's true. It's like I feel like, because I think in my head, it's like when I can place them in this category of, wait, maybe this could be something that's longer term or something that actually means something to me, then I feel like I place so much significance on it that it causes a block in my head that I'm like, oh wait, like this, like if I do this, it's going to lead to
you know
XYZ.
what? Yeah, I think with people that I like actually like, I don't really want to have sex with them.
Yeah, you get what I mean? And this is where it's like, wait, am I asexual? I'm like, wait, like, what is wrong with... No,
see, bitches keep saying, like, am I all these labels? Bitch, you're just normal, probably.
Okay,
like, I don't
yeah,
know.
thank God. But I just feel like people don't, like, I don't hear this often. And so it really does make me feel, like, isolated in that way. And, like, I really do, like, beat myself up over it because I just feel like, damn, I'm a fucking prude or something. Like,
no, you know what though? I feel like, okay, not gonna lie, I've had like these moments where, like, yes, when I like someone, I don't want to have sex with them because I just think like, what do I feel? I guess it's a feeling of, I don't know. It's like sweet to just like, I don't want that yet, you know?
No,
it's like, I don't want that
it's
yet.
like, yet.
Yes, like I don't want to, I just want to be with you. Like I'm not interested in that right now.
Like, can we just like cuddle? Like, I just want to hold you.
Yes, it really is.
Like, I just, yes, I don't want to cross that threshold yet, but I do want to. It's just not yet. And I think a lot of the times that can be misconstrued as rejection. And I think, I mean, like, nobody wants to feel rejected at all, especially when it comes to, like, physical intimacy, because then it just makes you feel like
you know
you're
what? Because I think that there's like a sweetness to not having sex. You know, it's like it's like sweet to not do that, and then I think I like those sweet moments before it evolves into passion, which is when I think I do get the urge to like want to have sex with them in that way. But I think like a lot of times I enjoy the sweetness of it. You know, I think it's so cute, and I'm just like, you know, whatever. I'm like you know, I like the romance of it all, just like the sweetness of it. The, like, oh, like I'm just with you, and like I like this, and let it slowly fizzle into passion. You know, I don't need to rush into it. But because I've had a lot of those moments where I just didn't want to like have sex with someone, even though I like really liked them, and it wasn't until like later. Intimacy makes me horny, you know? Say you love me and I'm like, I'm so fucking like, holy shit, bro. Like, oh, wow.
Like, just hold me for like a minute and be like, oh my God.
Like, my pussy's going crazy.
I don't agree. I'd be fucking love bombing. I don't, like, I don't know. I see it from the other POV.
Meow.
I'm uncomfortable. This 46 minutes.
Literally that.
I feel like I have times where I feel like my body is ready, but like mentally I'm just not there, which is like kind of like a switch in that way. And I think for me, sometimes I think like, wait, why am I like this? Like, why can I not be physically affectionate with the people that I really like? And then I'm like, is it my parents? Is it? Yeah. Is it my parents, dare I say? Because it's like I grew up and I never, to this day, I've never seen my parents kiss. Like that'll do it to you.
Wow, that will do something.
I think that'll definitely cause some sort of physical intimacy blocks.
Yes.
But yeah, I just like I've never seen my parents be physically affectionate with each other, and I think in that way, subconsciously or not, I just like. I feel like that might be why it takes me a little bit longer to get there, because like I'm just like, oh, this feels like foreign to me in a way. Like I never saw this growing up. I never saw like, oh my God, I don't think I like.
Wow.
Yes, and so it's just like it's so foreign in that way. And then I think like, but then I think of how I act around my mom specifically. Stay with me.
Yes,
But,
okay.
like, talking about sex and my mom, but like,
Okay.
you know, stay with me here, okay? But yeah, no, sometimes I think about my mom and I feel like she's the one person that I am most physically affectionate with. Like I feel the most safe giving affection to her. Like I'll like kiss her, I'll cuddle her. Like I'm just so outwardly affectionate, and it's like an obvious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
However, my fault.
like why can't I do this with a man? You know, like, and I think I also came to the realization that like I know that I have it in me to reach that point with a man. It's just like
a girl.
I just think that they're not patient enough, or I'm too slow. I'm too fucking slow.
I don't.
And sure, it's like the right person won't think that you're so whatever. They will, like, and that's fine. But like, that's yeah.
Well, no, I feel like there's daddy issues, maybe.
Yeah. Everything is daddy issues.
Yeah. Have you maybe considered an older man?
Therapy.
Have you considered like going up a few levels?
The age range is going up.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I feel comfortable with you.
So I have thought about that. I've genuinely thought about that. I was like, I just don't think the men my age are up for the challenge.
Not the
like,
youngins, no.
I was like, I don't think I'm on par with them at this point in my life. And so I have definitely thought about like, okay, maybe I need to go older. And the only time I've experienced like dates wise were like somebody was like 25 and other was like 26. And I definitely felt a difference. Actually, with one of them, I was like, we're like on the same page.
But I'm not.
Like, that's a little bit scary.
enough.
Yeah. You're 25.
I thought about that, but I'm not mature enough, and I just don't want to fake it, bro. I am mature enough. I just don't, bro. Like, I'd rather just be immature.
Nothing wrong. Wait.
So we are ages as well.
No, I'm sure when I'm 25, I'm gonna be
the same.
Literally,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
But one of my most recent experiences, he was like 26, and I was like, I feel an energy difference in you. You just seem a lot more calm, secure. You seem secure in yourself, and that I really liked. Everything else I didn't, but like
okay, but that was
but
nice.
that was amazing.
Fuck. God, yeah, no, sometimes I wonder, like, sometimes I feel like people just aren't confident enough or like bold enough that I'm like, maybe a 28-year-old might be that, but honestly.
Can you see yourself with a 28-year-old though?
No.
I was dead saying it. Gay niggas know what to say and when to say it, bro. Like, I don't know. I have gay. Can't. Oh, bro.
No, I want to be with someone. I mean, no, I like being with someone that's basically like my own age, not like any older.
I agree. I also feel like, yeah, I think when I think about being with somebody older and the logistics of it, I'm like, wait, you have your like whole career, like you probably are like,
especially when they're 3 years ahead in your career.
Yes,
like, there's just so
I feel
many
like it might create like some
issues.
like power imbalances there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
God, no, but I don't think it's like, I was gonna say a point earlier when you were talking about being asexual and like the whole thing. So like,
Guys, I'm just to clarify, I am not asexual.
you are
okay?
not asexual.
I'm not asexual.
I think there's definitely a lot of people that are the same way because I've had like a lot of. I mean, I've met like even just gay
How can you be asexual?
friends that are like, no, I don't want to have
Are you not just
hookups. Like, I don't want to be a hookup. I want someone to like treat me right.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna
how I
like
am.
hook up with you. And I think that does come from
But I don't care.
people. I don't like the idea of saying like just because I don't want to hook up, it means I value my body more. Because I think it's like.
I don't think that's. I really don't think that's
that
true.
makes sense. I think we can all value our body and have our own habits. But I think it does just come from different needs. And so that's why I'm like, okay, you might feel crazy, but I think it just comes from the fact that maybe you're just haven't seen enough other people like feel the same way, you know? Because everyone that has sex is always talking about how much fucking sex they're having.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, what am I missing out on?
No,
like,
bitch,
what am I missing out on?
You might be the silent majority that they be talking about. Because the
Guys,
bitches.
please rise up for me, because I'm like, watch this come out, and people are like, yeah, no, I don't have that.
Yeah, like the silent majority is gonna say like, I'm not having any sex, and we are.
I would hope so. Again, like, this is a vulnerable conversation. I mean, it's a vulnerable conversation. It's a vulnerable act, and I feel like.
But the statistics aren't even lying either. The statistics say Gen Z is having less sex than other generations.
Really?
Yes. So you are the silent majority.
Okay, well, that's silence no longer.
No.
Bitch, I'm speaking out about it.
Yes. It's
yes.
yes. It's fucking OnlyFans culture that's blowing up this idea that everyone's having like sex all the time and like insanely experienced. There was a tweet actually.
Oh yes.
That I thought was quite funny related to this. Speaking of taking a writing class, we should take a sex class and then report back on what we learned.
A sex, like, what are sex?
I don't know. Remember that Sex and the City episode where they like went and showed them how to like pleasure their man?
Wait, maybe we should go to a sex class.
We should.
I would be so down to go to a sex class.
That'd be really funny. Like, yeah, maybe we learn a thing or two.
Wow, a sex class, yeah.
Right?
Let's do
like
that.
how cool would that be? But there was this tweet I saw, guys, and it was like, hey, to bounce on it while he yaps about his nerdy interests. And someone replies, it's weird that everyone is very critical of this tweet, yet it's literally something me and my boyfriend do. I'll be writing lazily and we will have a good chat about random stuff. Don't have to be plowed into the mattress every time you have sex. Lamau.
That part, yes. Wait, I didn't know it was getting critiques.
Yeah, whose side are we on? Are we on the side of like...
I'm on the yapper side.
Bounce on it. Like, and then people are like, there is casual sex and then there is casual sex. And so people are like, what's the point of writing lazily? Like, what are you even doing? The like nonchalant intercourse.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's different ways to have sex, people.
Yeah. No, I was like, I think it's like, it should be normal to like laugh during sex. Like, you should be able to like let out a giggle, like crack a little joke.
And
it's like,
what
it's
I'm
okay.
a big fan of? I'm a big fan of sex without the expectation of an orgasm.
Oh.
Dare I say it makes it better?
Well, I also feel like that's just like
the average experience of a woman.
Yeah.
Gay niggas be having some good cheeks, bro. 38-12, 38-12, 38.
Random stuff. Don't have to be plowed into the mattress every time you have sex. And so people are like, what's the point of writing lazily? Like, what are you even doing? The like nonchalant intercourse.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's different ways to have sex, people.
Yeah. No, I was like, I think it's like, it should be normal to like laugh during sex. Like, you should be able to like let out a giggle, like crack a little joke.
And
it's like,
what
it's
I'm
okay.
a big fan of? I'm a big fan of sex without the expectation of an orgasm.
Oh.
Dare I say it makes it better?
Well, I also feel like that's just like
the average experience of a woman.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I don't.
Oh, you guys are on that? Like, wait,
it's a trend?
Actually, flip the script.
Literally, that's.
So you are right. That is
so funny.
Very true. Wow.
Definitely no expectations. Yeah. Oh.
Damn, you bitches be living like this?
Yes.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's okay. And that's another thing too. It's like I feel like I'm a very open-minded person when it comes to like sex. That like I'm willing to teach. I'm willing to be taught. Like a mutual exchange of goods and information.
I do like teaching. I do enjoy teaching. I think it's kind of sweet. It's like I feel like it is my duty to Father. I think it's my duty to teach the people that need it, and be like, you're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Sweetie. Like, words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Yes.
Let's make everyone feel good about it, because you never know who's dealing with who's dealing with
the silent virgin.
Who's the silent. You never know who the silent majority is, and we have to convert. We have to convert everyone into the majority of people.
Hold on.
So do you think like you're gonna try to take your virginity back? Or are you gonna stay a virgin? Like, you know,
Are you gonna extend the
yeah, you're gonna
stay?
extend the stay. Just be like, you know what? I'm a virgin now.
Fuzzy, what you doing? Fuzzy, before anyone, bro, Fuzzy, we should start. We should make a course together. Yeah, like a paid course. I believe. Yo, I don't. I was at Costco. You don't never. I saw that post. It was like you don't ever see a family in a Cybertruck. It's always a lonely nigga. You only see a family in a Cybertruck at Costco. You only see a Cybertruck at Costco with a family in it. It's always a lonely nigga. And then when it's a woman, you really start thinking because you're like, why the fuck did she buy that? There's no Cybertruck. Oh, that's because you're, Oh, I gotta mute. Me and Reggie. I didn't even. Oh,
So do you think like you're gonna try to take your virginity back? Are you gonna extend it? Like, you know,
Are you gonna extend this?
Yeah, you're
the
gonna
stay?
extend the stay. Just be like, you know what?
Yo, I
I'm a
can't
virgin
wait
now.
to go to fucking
You know, I think.
Guyana.
Okay, I also like say all of this. Catch me on like
You saw that reel? Did you see that reel where he's lighting up and bombs start? I think that was AI. Bro, I want to start growing weed so bad, bro. I have a couple, but they won't sprout. No, but funky, they won't sprout. No, you know how you put the paper towel with the water on it and the seed comes, it like sprouts? Yeah, it won't sprout. I know that's just what you do before you plant it. Guys, yo, I'm about to make a video on this. I got rid of my Skylanders and I had like $3,000 worth of Skylanders, bro. Like, I had the wizard dude. Oh no, I'm talking about Skylanders now. Fuck the weed seeds, nigga. That shit not gonna make me 3 bands that quick. My Skylanders are gone. I had the wizard dude. He's worth like $500. It's the things you put on that portal and then you play the game. It's like Disney Infinity for dudes. I got rid of my Skylanders. Bro, I was thinking about getting a job and then I was like, yo, I have Skylanders. I could just sell those. They're gone. If I find them, I'll send it to the group chat, but that's negative 2,000. That's my first loss as a child investment. My biggest win is Roblox. Now I used to just buy hella shit. I have hella Beyblades, but like investments in my as a child is Skylanders, Roblox, CS:GO skins kind of count. I pulled crazy. I got BO7 for free because of CS:GO skins. So I would count that. That's it. That's all I've like. Besides like Bitcoin, that doesn't count because I'm pussy. I pull out before it crashes.
One good night out, and all of a sudden it's just like
okay, but sometimes.
Oh, I'm about to pop my ult though soon. About to start vlogging. That's my ult.
It literally is just the mental block.
Yes,
Maybe
I 100% agree.
Know.
I don't know because I haven't experienced it, so like, I would not be surprised if sex were to be in the near future.
Bro.
Like,
if it happens, it happens.
If it happens,
but I'm not gonna be hoeing.
Exactly.
Now. I'm gonna vlog spring break too, so I have to drop one vlog before spring break.
It's like
so
you said earlier. If it's somebody that's like there's less stakes, like I don't necessarily like want you that.
Nah,
badly.
but I was vlogging today.
I could see myself.
And this fucking girl walks up to me and she's like, "Do you want to hear about our Bible study group? Blah blah blah." And she's like rizzing me up about Jesus, and then she's like, "Can I get your number?" Blah blah blah. And I like dubbed God because I like low key do not like going to church. This is in. I recorded this. I said this on video, so this isn't random. I dubbed God, quote unquote, and then I'm walking to my car after class. They're getting on a bus to go to church. I'm so glad I dubbed God. So glad.
Opening up.
Yes.
So glad.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Snaps.
I do think that's maybe.
Yeah, I think for me it's just like it's just so hard to find like a man.
I gotta ask.
And I'm saying like a man, like I don't want a freaking boy, like you know what I'm saying, like
a man,
yeah, like somebody that like has manly qualities.
Yes.
Please bring back manly.
Bring back bring back manly man.
I say that I also love my fruits, so I'm like fuck, like
dude,
and this is what I'm saying. What do you want?
You want
like,
a mix of it all. You know what?
I do want a mix
and
of
it's
it
fine
all.
because there are people that have the mix of it all. I think it's about like. Have the face of a pretty boy, the body of a man. Like that's. But
like also like the tenderness.
The tenderness,
like,
but also like the confidence.
Yes.
There's just a lot.
Yeah. There's a lot, and I'm like, babe, you're not gonna find that right now.
Hey, it is possible. It is possible. I really do think so. Oh jeez.
Well, what about you? Are you like how recently?
That might be virgin, some underlying trauma you need to deal with.
Virgin, bitch. No, I'm on my prowl.
And I really do admire that.
Thank you.
I look up to you in that way.
Yeah. So
give
I
me
don't
some
know.
time.
It's
nah,
okay.
me and Reggie go.
But
fuck. Never mind.
I think it could be fun.
You going crazy, SB? That's all I'm gonna say. 26.
Right.
I just haven't. I just feel like the stars have not yet aligned for me to have that experience.
It's just so much different for a woman, and
that's
the power
what I'm saying too. Okay, because I was like, damn, what am I doing? I need to get Grindr. Like,
hey, get on Grindr, guy. And Kayla,
I also need female friends who aren't trying to fuck me, bro.
Like the outfits as like in the.
Well, actually, other way around.
Third.
I'm geek.
We should. That'd be funny for new episode out now.
Oh, that would be funny. Yeah.
No, I think it's so much different for a woman because, like, even
very different.
You know, as a man, it's like even being a man, and I think about like the role of being like the submissive one or like the bottom in the dynamic of a hookup. That is also way more vulnerable. You know, like those thoughts would make me like, it's not worth it. I'm not that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the pleasure I would get from sex is just not worth the amount of stress that it would cause me.
Yeah, the anxiety beforehand.
The anxiety and the stress, and then like the overthinking afterwards. Yeah. It's just like it's so much for me to take into account. And like I really do wish I could get like other women's experience on this, because sometimes I'm like, again, I don't know if it's a silent minority, majority, whatever. But yeah, I just think that there's so many more dynamics involved when it comes to like.
All right, this video is too long. I'm ending stream. What did you say?